Just watch Ethan just whoop.
Ethan's a
That was
whack-a-mole.
easy. Yeah.
Yeah. Hello. Mhm. Oh.
I am getting rid of some Discord notifications. And Kathy, did you know your stream started?
I had no idea.
I would never lie to you.
Oh, I don't have the stream muted. I was like, why am I hearing Clark twice?
On. Always on. I still have to message Tim at some point and thank him so much for the mileage we've gotten out of that rule. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not apologizing. You have too many things plugged into your computer.
Gotta appease the Omnissiah, Brian. More wires, more cables. Pull up my cheat sheet for skills on my phone again. There's a picture of Parker holding my fat cat.
Yeah. Oop. I never used to scribble. But there it is.
Hopefully, the stream next week I won't have to hijack Tyler's computer for stream.
Mm-hmm.
Here's hoping, buddy.
Oh man. My puppy is sleepy. Oh, we're both together. Hi, babies.
Look at them being cute.
Yeah. Hi.
Sif's looking around like, who?
Yeah, you a cute girl? Are a cute girl?
I need to get like a headset that I can wear for stream and still wear like my old Tommy cowboy hat for whenever we stream. So I can be even more cowboy.
That'd be perfect.
I also apparently need to get one of these microphones like Tyler has.
For the sexy man voice time.
I see, before last week you guys said I sounded clean. Now it's sexy man voice.
It's just very
I know what I'm about.
crisp.
Yeah, it's very crisp. I like to joke.
You gonna joke about my sexiness? That's right, Charles. It's just my normal speaking voice. You're the only one with a biased opinion. It's not a stream without technical complications.
Tech goblins.
Yeah, that's why I said complications.
The goblins hid the cable.
By Parker's
No.
logic, Brian is a goblin.
I didn't
Mhm.
hide it. I just unplugged it. Wherever it landed, that's where it is.
Mhm.
Nope.
Uh,
No, we
no, no.
Brian could start doing the recap.
I'll do a slapdash recap. So AO, last time we got all them people back. They lived, and DT got to be a Superman and flirted with the Doctor. Or as the kids say nowadays, he rizzed her up.
Gross.
He's just like, "Ayo, you like this plus sign drip I'm wearing?"
Nice.
Come find me in junkyard. Wink.
I'm just trying to bring happiness back to the waste, one person at a time.
Oh yeah. Wait, you're looking at too.
I'm bringing some happiness. Just for you, baby.
Just a Templar wandering, doing the duty.
Such a lonely duty. Ignore my 12-foot tall companion friend. I'm so lonely.
Who is 12 years old, as we found out last
Yes.
session.
We did also find that out.
I'm just a
Mhm.
foster dad.
A single foster dad in your area wants to
Yeah.
make the world better. Here's my pager number.
I should make up flyers, distribute them to the waste.
That is my headcanon too, Henry, that DT has a pager. It does not work, but he has one.
But he has one.
Absolutely.
It's just clipped to his belt there.
You're like, is this hotel pager friendly?
And then we talked about banding together to find this necromancer man, Dr. LaCroix, and his horrible water. We're gonna stop him, his zombies, and his horrible sparkling water.
Yes.
Exactly. Exactly.
I don't know where they're getting this Voss water from, but it's not a real thing.
Apparently, they're making it in hospitals now.
They can't get it through moralistic means, Henry. That's why we have to stop them. But for real recaps, yeah, we got everyone back. DT helped heal up everyone. The town of Red Six got to learn that they had a Templar helping them out.
And I healed up you.
You did.
You were pretty busted from your
I was a little hurt from
your midnight swim.
Listen, you have a mild case of drowning. Mild case.
Have you seen Jaws? You don't go in the water, Clark. Water bad.
You say that, but Bruce and Numb are both swimming around in it like nothing.
To be fair, I did. Well, yeah, that's why it's bad. There's Bruce and Numb swimming
Yeah.
around in the water.
It's a waste NATO, like number 27. And it's featuring Bruce and Numb just swimming through the freaking water
And
tornado.
only one of them is closed. Guess which one?
No, DT kind of let the cat out of the bag a little bit. He did get the pager number joke. He left a contact for Lulu talking about, hey, yo, you're slurping up some blood and stuff. You need help with that, and I'm not around. Here's how you can get a hold of me. And Bruce and Kent got to talk. Kent learned that Bruce is a child in a fucking gorilla's
Grown
body,
man.
basically.
A grown man's body.
No, you're more than a grown man. And
Numb was feeding the homeless.
Numb has a soup kitchen now.
Yep.
Yep. It's
Never even
served
heard
on
of it.
it's served on gurneys.
No.
uh, and we were getting together, talking with Tinsdale, trying to figure out where this. Here, I will pull up my notes. I will actually recount his real last name. It is LaCroix to a degree.
Mhm.
Campaign notes is where I put it. Dr. Joseph Delacroix, which I'm gonna fuck up when I'm speaking in my character voice because apparently French in my hick accent is hard to do.
I mean, Bruce called him Lacroix.
The Crocs. It's I feel like Brad Pitt in Inglourious Basterds. See,
We're good.
Arrivederci,
Yeah.
That's fair.
grazie. But it looks like I think we just need the final say so from Nub to join us on hunting this necromancer. And we're gonna get a submersible, and nothing bad will ever happen in a submersible. Nothing bad. And I think we are about done with the tech support stuff. I'm not sure.
Maybe.
This is the low rent, very poor recap of last session.
This is the Timu
This is
recap.
the Timu-ish recap.
Hello, stream. Fuck. All right.
We kept them entertained. At least I kept talking.
That's the important.
Yep.
Okay, we definitely didn't start stream 25 minutes late. Hello, everyone. Fucking hell. Stupid ass microphone.
Waiting to see if people say anything in chat.
Hi, chat. Can you hear me?
Ain't nobody saying
Chat,
nothing.
hello.
Mic checks. Hello. I'm probably super loud now because I was fucking with it. Turn that back down a bit. There. Yes, people can hear me. All right.
Yep, people are saying hi.
Fuck.
Yay!
Here we go.
We did it.
All right. What'd y'all talk about while we were gone?
I gave him the quick and dirty recap of what happened in a more comedic sense.
Yeah, fair enough. We'll just go with that.
Just tales of soup kitchens and
Hitting on
everything else.
doctors and pagers.
It's like a guiding light episode.
I got a phone number.
Yeah,
Yes.
I did mention that. Get them digits. DT's unstoppable now. He's got
We went
that
over the fact that
Templar
the
aura.
water. We also went over how the waters are not safe.
Oh
only
yeah,
because Num and Bruce are in it.
Yeah.
making a movie, as Henry said, Waste NATO 20.
Excellent. All right. I believe it's about mid-afternoon where we left off. You guys had made your meeting with the town head, so Sheriff Raynard, Tinsdale, all those folks. So you guys kind of have the rest of the day to just kind of like relax and figure out what you're going to do moving forward. You have the 3 potential places, 3 hospitals.
Mhm.
There's a Baton Rouge Municipal Hospital, which it seemed like all of you had figured that was probably the place to go, but there were 2 others that were potential as well.
Hey, we got marked down the map.
Mm-hmm. I
Hello,
believe
Goose.
it is Leonard K. Earl Medical Center and Lake Park Hospital were the other 2.
No, don't get on the desk. Get on the bed.
Maggie.
But you, the posse, I believe, are leaving Tinsdale's place, so the town
Yeah.
is yours for the day.
Oh, sorry, guys. There we go.
DT fixed his shirt.
Indeed.
He did fix his shirt very poorly, so it'll probably tear again. That's okay.
It's so he can make
Yeah.
another dramatic reveal.
Yeah, so I can
It's
just
always
do
gonna
this
tear
again.
He's like
Yep.
Hulk Hogan,
Right?
just sans the mustache.
So, what would you guys like to do?
I don't even know how to begin planning for this shit.
We're so good at this.
So
Well,
good.
Are any of you injured? What would you like? You can go tend to your wounds. You guys could go take a shower.
I took a shower last session. It's great.
Yeah.
That would be smart.
There's food
We're
options.
swimming around in swamp water.
I think one of the things I'm gonna do, because I was submerged in water and stuff, is I'm gonna do a gear check, going through my stuff, cleaning out my 4 guns, checking my because I had the boiled leathers armor and stuff. I'm just doing a gear check and making sure everything's good. And I think I'll just, if Tinsdale will let me, just work in his shop because he's got the space and tools.
He does. Yeah. If any of you guys want to tend to your equipment, you can do so. Just let me know what you want to tend to. I'll let you know what to roll for it.
Thankfully, revolver's not that complicated to work on.
DT will as well.
Okay.
Lulu will probably just scrape the gunk out of her arm.
Easy enough. Nummy, you gonna polish your bowling pins?
I was about to say, pick the meat out of my teeth.
It's how you get cavities. How you get cavities, man.
He's gonna apply a new lacquer to the bowling pins.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Anyone that is looking over your weapons, if you have a weaponsmithing skill, you can use that. If not, you can roll the appropriate weapon style with your knowledge die type with a -4.
Okay. Tinkering doesn't help any, does it?
Not in this instance, no.
Okay, that's actually kind of worse for me right now anyway.
Yeah, I was just have Bruce. He's gonna shower, clean up, probably clean his clothes, and just clean his swords. It's the best he could do.
Fair enough.
He doesn't really know how to sharpen them or anything, so he's not gonna mess with it, mess them up.
You said minus D4, right? Or minus 4?
Yeah, if you don't have the
-4.
skill, it's a -4.
Alright, with a -4, it's a total of 4.
Enough. More so, I was just looking for not a bust. So. So you can successfully clean out all your guns, make sure they're in tip-top order. It'll probably take you about a good half hour or more.
Also, Brian, for my own count, Tinsdale let me have the case of cigarettes. How many are in there?
There are 10 left in there.
Got it. I'll mark that down. And I'm going to update that number. There are 9 left now.
Fair enough. Also, if you guys want to decide, you did get essentially a mixture of ammo from last session.
Oh yeah,
if you guys,
we never did that
you,
mass.
you guys should codify which types of ammunition that you took from that lot. I believe. Let's see, where's your
I am going to look at my ammo list.
30 bullets of applicable ammunition. So you guys can divide that amongst yourself.
I think I use I use
Knife is
9
bullet,
mil.
right?
I mean,
I cast knife.
Reload your knife.
No, your
Yeah, well-
ammunition is bowling pins. Clearly.
Yeah, my
Um,
gun uses 9 mil, so
I'm pretty set on ammo. Because despite my 1d4 strength, I'm carrying around a lot of bullets.
shh, we don't gotta mention that.
Does anyone else use bullets other than me, Clark Kathy?
No, Bruce and
I
Num
guess-
don't really.
It's just the three of us. So we could codify it as
10 each.
10 each if we wanted to. Just keep it
Yeah.
simple.
Yeah,
Yeah, that works.
I'm down for that.
Alright, so
I'll just
10
pop.
44s for me.
Yep, I'll just add 10 9 mil to my inventory.
I'll add the 10 of the 7.76.
Perfect. Easy.
good deal.
Did Lulu end up taking the shotgun, right?
I know I grabbed it at some point and then didn't do anything, so I guess.
Because we do have that shotgun, and we have 50 12 gauge shotgun shells as well.
Oh, fuck, I forgot about that.
Because that was Big Al's.
Yeah, what kind of shotgun was that,
shotgun?
Brian? It was just
Let
plain
me
old
go
12
find
gauge
his stat
shotgun?
block real quick.
It's just a Saiga.
I don't think it's an auto shotgun. I think it's just
No.
a 12 gauge.
12 gauge or
It's a-
sawed off.
It's a haunted shotgun.
Maybe.
No flashbacks.
Oh god, no.
We're gonna shoot Parker's
Not
leg
Bucky,
off
no.
again.
Bucky, no,
Not
wait.
again. Ah.
For the audience, in a previous home game of tabletop, my character had a shotgun that had evil spirits in it, and I just screamed "Shotgun's haunted" after shooting Parker's character's legs without meaning to.
Yep.
It was literally haunted and aimed itself at a party member.
Nothing's more terrifying than when you roll to shoot and you're like, "Oh, that misses," and then the marshal goes, "No, keep rolling damage."
But yeah, I just wrote 12 gauge shotgun in my inventory, Brian. You can always check later.
Well, now
Because I
I'm
think
just-
we're
Yeah.
probably gonna keep it. I mean, no reason not to.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
surprised.
Oh, your nails
We
are
can
so
just
sharp.
we'll give it to Numb at some point, and he'll just use it like a baseball bat, hitting people.
Man,
I'll
not
probably
Oh,
break
you
it.
The piss
The
peasant.
piss peasant herself. Yeah.
Yeah, like while you're looking that up, Brian, just to codify things, yeah, Ken's just gonna do a gear check, going through cleaning guns. When I get time, probably just I want to go check back on that the one Gator prisoner that we had,
The one survived.
the one that survived. Talk to Evelyn about that and stuff.
fair enough.
Be like, "Hey, buddy, Big Al's dead. Do you feel like you've served your time?"
Your tail. Brian's looking so hard for that.
I am like I can't find his stat block because I deleted it from my sticky notes. So you guys killed him.
I like the imagery of deleting from sticky notes is just throw
Yep.
it away.
Yeah.
Well,
Delete.
Yeah.
No, no,
that-
sticky
that's
notes on the board.
on desktop. Yeah,
Don't ruin my vision.
I'm just.
I deleted it.
disdeleting that.
Oh. And bush your
Delete's
face,
so
and bush your
good,
face,
so
and bush your face,
smooth.
and bush your face, and bush your face, and bush your face, and bush your face, and bush your
I heard that.
Oh, here he is. I found him.
You ever think it's stuff like that, Kathy, that causes her to pee on your floor?
No, she's purring right now.
Opposite effect.
Yeah, she looks so happy.
Yeah, look
Okay,
at her.
That does.
She's
that does
she's
look happy.
stupid. She's stupid. I love her.
I love her so much too.
All right, you find it, buddy?
I did. That's so weird. That's most definitely a typo. Probably later on. Because this stat block says he has a Southern Alliance assault rifle with 50 rounds.
Oh.
But the description later on says it's a shotgun with 50
Yeah.
rounds. So we'll just go with a 12 gauge shotgun.
Okay, I got that written
it's
down.
It's that mystery gun that like Shadow uses in one of the fucking GameCube games. Cocks the M5.
But
Chef,
yeah,
my computer,
so
Bubba.
standard
Love
12
you.
gauge shotgun.
Okay.
All right, so Kent's going to go talk to Evelyn, which she's left shortly after you guys were kind
Yeah, and that
stuck
would be
around.
after. That'll be after cleaning the guns and stuff.
Okay. Is anybody else going to do anything in particular?
I don't
Bruce, I
think
know you were gonna go
so.
clean up.
Yep, gonna clean up. He's gonna just clean his gear at least. He's fighting zombies and probably kind of gross.
That's fair.
Lulu's probably just
Yeah.
trying to get the gunk off of the metal arm to make sure nothing gets. She's not gonna clean successfully, but like, at least some of it off.
Fair enough.
Doesn't need that rusting in there.
All right. We'll go with Kent first, since he's gonna go interact with some NPCs in town. So you make your way down to Reynard's place. Town seems a little bit more lively than it has been in the past couple days. All of the work that you guys have been doing has definitely been like people are still like kind of on alert, but they have like higher spirits about things because all the good work you all have been doing. And you can kind of see that as like people are milling around doing their dailies. But you make your way in. Deputy Comfort's sitting at his desk. Gives you a nod. Good to see you in one piece. What can I do for you?
Is boss lady in? Want to talk about your? You still got that guy locked up in the closet?
Yeah, he gives you a quick nod. Yeah, he seems like he's doing a little bit better. But yeah, sheriff's back in her office.
All right.
He just kind of like signals you back there.
Talk with her and then maybe go talk to that fella in the closet. All right.
Alrighty. You see him kind of like kick back at his desk and just like open up an old magazine. Read it.
And you can still get subscriptions out here? Damn.
I has to order them special.
Yeah, just head back into her office.
Alright. You make your way back there, doors shut, as usual.
One hand on the knob, one hand knocks.
Yep, come on in.
As the first syllable comes out, opening the door. Well, looks like where everybody's getting stuff together, getting restocked before we head out again.
Well, that's good to hear.
So, give you a little bit more fill-in. Leader of that gang, the pirates, he's dead.
Good.
And there's still probably some members out there, but they don't strike me as the type to be quite as organized without him.
Well, if the one in the closet's anything is inkling to that,
Yeah.
I reckon you're correct about that.
And he's the reason, exactly the reason I wanted to pop it. You guys
Oh.
do any figuring on his sentence? Maybe a little rehabilitation?
That's kind of been the last thing on all of our minds, but it's still a possibility. See what everybody else has to say, you know.
Mm-hmm. I understand.
But we've been taking care of him, you know, feeding him, letting him out to go use the bathroom, that all, you know, treating him well as he deserves.
Yeah, was already better than treatment than what he was getting before.
I can only assume.
I didn't expect a final decision this early still yet, but been on my mind a little bit here and there. Figure if can go in, talk with the young guy, and give him a fill in on his situation.
Sure thing. You see, you're kind of like reach to her side and flick something at you.
Catch him.
It's just the keys for the
Mm-hmm.
closet.
All right. So again, you got plenty of stuff where you could put him to work and keep him. What's the word?
Occupied.
Not occupied, yes, but like have him on parole more or less, or probation. That was the word.
I'm not opposed to it. He seems like one of the more logical ones out of the lot, but
Yeah. Yeah, I'm only just gonna keep pushing it a little bit here and there.
as you do, some things never change. Yeah.
And one of us has to be nice.
Yeah, as you.
All right. And give her a little smirk and head on out. Go back to the jail. Open up that closet.
You hear a little bit of like rustling as you like walk up to it. The door opens. You just kind of like see the guys. He kind of like looks up at you.
Hey, fella.
Kind of like sitting in the corner in his bed. Oh, it's you again.
Yeah.
What's up?
I just wanted to come see how you was doing.
You know, 4 walls and a ceiling.
Yeah. Right, I'm trying to remember this guy's name.
I honestly don't remember his name.
Well, tell you what, Chet.
Fair enough.
Name's Chet now. You helped us out with that intel?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What, you got any tea for me? What's it like on the battlefront out in the real world?
Out in the real world. Calm down. You've only been in here for a day or two.
It gets boring as fuck.
It does. Well, hey, don't try to, if this is the punishment you get for raiding a town of boredom, I'd take that punishment anytime. Well,
It's fair, I guess.
we made our way out, and we weren't the only ones that attacked your boss's boat.
You seem kind of like raise an eyebrow at that.
There was
Okay.
some. There were some zombies there.
Weird. I mean, I've seen zombies before, but like,
Yeah, we
ugh.
kind of got them in the crossfire, and well, Our group managed to take out your boss, so unfortunately your previous employment's gone.
It's kind of a moot point at this point, I'd think, but
Yeah,
good for you guys, I guess.
I'm just filling you in on the situation.
No, yeah. It's like I have really no more skin in this game, so to speak. Like
Yeah,
so
you didn't have no buddies in that gang of yours?
I mean friends, but friends out of circumstance.
No one. Well, it's not like everyone got wiped out.
Uh, some of the smarter ones probably made their way the fuck out of there when they could.
Something like that.
What's that? There's like a saying. Some old guy like you told me before. It's like, can't have honor when you're a thief or something like that.
No honor among thieves.
That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty true.
Well, I
So,
guess I can count my own blessings, whatever
yeah,
that means, that I'm here, I guess.
you're here. They're feeding you. You're gonna be
I
bored
mean,
for a little while longer still.
I was it, you are right. Being bored is kind of worth, having more or less 3 square meals a day. But, it's not terrible here.
You know, way back when, before the bombs drop, I still knew plenty of fellows that purposely got locked up because they needed a roof over their head, a bed to sleep on, and food to eat.
That's a pretty smart idea. Maybe I should, if I get out of here, I can go to other places and get
Don't,
arrested.
don't do that. There are plenty of other places that do arrest people. There are plenty of other places that will still shoot you.
I didn't think about that. That's a good point.
So that's what I want to talk about when you get out of here, because I'm fairly sure you will get out of here.
Okay.
There's a very good chance you could make a life here. I've been pushing that for you.
I got a question for you, old timer.
What's that?
Why? You don't even know me.
No, I don't.
So why? Is that just your thing? Does it like tickle your jimmies to help people? It's a very foreign concept to me.
There's a rare thing, even back before then, of people of principles, and I'm very much a man of principles.
Somebody hurt you? That why you do it? Like, who hurt you?
Yeah, you ain't smart enough to pull this psychology stuff.
What's that mean?
It's just proving my point. Look,
Okay. I don't know. I'm just trying to make conversation. You seem real smart, so I'm trying to use big words like you do.
I understand that. I'm just doing it because I know it's the right thing to do. It's sometimes, yes, you gotta take a life, but more often than not, you don't need to, and it's better to spare a life and build up. The world's had enough destruction in it.
You seem like hear you say that. And he just like goes kind of quiet and like you can tell that he's like thinking on those words for a pretty long clip.
Besides, talk about old timer quotes. There is another expression. One good turn deserves another. I'm hoping to do good by you. You can do good by someone else, and that just keeps on going. Besides, you're young. You got time to change and turn things around.
You're pretty all right, Kent, for an old guy. Like
I
you
try.
got it's the nice thing about old people. They like have so much wisdom Like if you actually sit down and can, stand all of their long stories that they
You're
tell
just
forever.
or if you're trapped in a closet and you
I mean,
have
yeah,
to-
I'm really fucking bored. I'm really terrible. This is like the most conversation I've got in the past day. So, full honesty here, I appreciate you coming to talk to me.
Mhm. Like I said, there's a fair chance you can get out, might form a life here, or get you on some probationary stuff where you are doing some sort of labor work under watch, some guard or something. You have a babysitter for a bit.
I mean, that's fair. Yeah, we killed a handful of people here, so I get it.
Yeah. That being said, I don't know how long I'll be around, but I know who is going to be around. And of the two of us, I'm the nicer one.
Oh, you're talking about that old lady, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, she's fucking terrifying. I was just like, oh, look at this sweet old grandma. Why is she beating me? Why?
Yeah, you don't know nothing.
Uh,
So,
I know now. That's the important part.
you know now. And whether you stay alive here, working, enjoying, living life, being productive, and joining a society, or if you make your way elsewhere, maybe we could bump in again to each other.
Maybe. I mean, fuck it. I have no other prospects now since the pirating life is, kind of gone. That
Yeah.
option's out the window. Not that I really enjoyed it anyway, but like I said
That's
before, you gotta kind of do what you gotta do. Um, I mean, fuck it. I've worked hard before. Like, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I would also understand if they didn't want me to fucking stay here either, but
yeah. Well, I wanted to come in, check on you, and fill you in, let you know I'm still. You got someone in your corner. And I'll extend a hand out because I imagine there's enough room for him to put a hand through the bars.
well, there's no bars. You're just in a closet with the
Oh, we're
dude.
just in a closet together. Okay.
Yeah.
I had a different mindscape prison, but I extend a hand.
Yeah, this is a prison.
Prison.
They didn't have a prison.
Uh,
They
he
didn't have a prison. They just had
reaches
a closet.
reaches his hand out, but not for a handshake. He goes to kind of do a hand slap, like a side high five,
Okay.
but not in a disrespectful way, but you intended something and he read it as something else.
It's the generations clashing.
Yeah.
um, Remember, better to build up something more than destroy it. However, if I do run in again and you are doing wrong, if I see your face doing something wrong again, I am not above gunning you down. But you'll know it's me. I'll look you in the eyes.
Ominous. Fair enough, man.
Just
I appre-
remind you, I'm not all sunshine and rainbows.
Oh, I bet. You
But for
got
the most part, I try to be pleasant.
you got the scars and look that you got a presence about you, so I can get that much off of you at least. But all right, good deal, man. I'm about it.
All right. Well, time back for your prison sentence. Visiting hours is over. Take care, Chet.
Have a good one, Kent.
And with that, I'll relock, leave, relock the
Mhm.
door, return the key, and, that's all I need to do. Return the key, say bye, and head back out about town.
All right, you head back out about town. What's everybody else getting up to? Oh, there's Ethan. He's not a short boy anymore.
Before we continue, stream chat, can you hear me okay? Am I loud enough? Ready to be louder? My shit all bugged out again. Oh, I'm quiet still. Damn it. I can't, like, super... Bah.
Yeah, this
Little
is
louder.
how I'm going to be for the rest of the stream.
Ethan's just Wilson from fucking
Yeah.
Home Improvement
I'm
now.
just gonna do that. Why am I so quiet?
Hello, big boy.
Why? Why?
You can also check your microphone input on your desktop, Kathy.
I'm
Like,
just
on
mad
your
because I had
computer.
it set, but then it was picking up the fan, so I was adjusting it, and it just stopped working altogether, and then
Scuff.
scuff. I'm just gonna crank the gain. There we go. That should do. Okay. You're loud now? Ah, fuck.
We'll get there.
Fear Kathy and her mighty booming
Perfectly
voice.
loud. Perfectly loud.
Those are two different statements. Okay. I should be good now. Anyway,
All right.
Lulu's not doing much. Just-
No, DT. Anything in particular?
DT's gonna get cleaned up and then go to Shady Sadie's to get some food.
Okay. Yeah, it is getting about dinner time, so I don't know if the rest of you would make your way there as well, but you can if you would
Eventually.
like.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah, I just wanted to give up people other time if they were doing stuff.
All right. So does anybody have anything else they would like to do before we resume to the bar?
Yeah, if Lulu catches Kent vibing, she might just kind of like pull him aside.
Okay. At some point in time during the day, after he's done doing his business, I'm gonna say you guys kind of like make your way towards like where the little bazaar's at, the marketplace.
Sure. Where'd my man go? Yeah.
I moved him for the stream.
Yeah, Bruce is up here taking a shower.
Taking a shit.
Probably
That
that
too.
too.
Even streaks in the toilet.
That's right.
Yeah. Like a big boy.
It's been so long since I've seen our minis
Next to
side
each
by
other?
side.
Yeah.
Fucking height
Lulu's like
disparity.
Lulu's 5 foot nothing.
Look at that.
I am tall, so almost all my characters are gonna end up being tall.
But yeah, Lulu, you make your way over there and you see Kenny just kind of perusing some of people's wares.
So they got homemade jerky here? Mystery meat. Do I want to gamble?
I mean, it's probably Rat.
Probably.
So
How you doing?
Lulu's just kind of gonna like do one of these, see if there's people that are like nearby.
There are people like milling about and like the vendors at their little like stands. But you guys can like kind of
Have a-
scoot over in an area where it's like less populated
And
if you want.
have a hushed conversation.
Yeah.
Just fly casual.
Just fly casual.
What's up?
DT's a fucking Templar.
Yeah, that
I can't be around a Templar, dude.
it could be. Look, you could.
You know what I do. You don't know what I do. We keep it that way intentionally. If he knows what I do, we're know what's gonna happen, man. Oh, 1 second.
It could be bad. My gut tells me he's a bit more of an understanding fella. And it's not like you're a bad person.
I mean, just because good and bad is very flexible.
I think we keep doing what we're doing at least until this job's done. I like everybody. Even
Yeah,
strangely enough, I like Num.
they're fine. Like, they're
Yeah.
fine people. I can't be around a Templar.
I
we'll be fine for a couple days.
is it pure?
Probably.
Is it purely him, or is it your friend that also doesn't want you around?
I haven't talked to him since then.
All right.
But
And Brian, when before I do the and your friend, I do a look around too, like out of habit.
just both of them looking sketchy as hell. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
He's a lawman. He don't know how to be sketchy.
Yeah.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be
It's just
suspicious.
both of us.
Lulu.
Yeah.
You start feeling a slight pressure in your chest.
What kind of pressure?
It's kind of like when you're over congested, but it kind of feels like there is liquid building up in your lungs.
Got it. Gunky physical pressure, not anxiety pressure.
Mhm.
Like is it just a DT thing, or is it on both sides you're worried about?
What do you mean?
Like, your friend,
Yeah, what about him?
is he gonna have issues with a Templar being around us?
I don't know.
All right.
Oh,
Look,
God.
however it goes, I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. All right.
I feel like this one's a little out of your control, buddy.
Well, you good?
I'm great.
Yeah. Look, if I don't foresee anything going south with it, I don't see anything going south between that, but
I mean, that's
I
'cause
got
haven't
your
done
back.
shit yet.
Hmm?
It's because I haven't done shit yet. It's not.
I know. Lisa,
Sorry, Brian sent me a message.
Like, all right, I should rephrase that. I don't know. I'm glad you haven't done anything yet.
So Lulu is just kind of like short gasps at this point, and just turns around and heads for a door outside.
I thought we were. Okay.
You guys are outside.
Oh,
You're
well,
on the,
just
on- you're on the
Like,
Out-
you're
out-
going to like the railing.
to somewhere farther away from people.
Following.
you make it about to where this drawbridge, this little like rope bridge starts,
All right.
and you just feel a very intense burning pressure in your chest as that like pressure builds up, and you start hacking and wheezing, like gasping for breath. What does Lulu do in that? Like, what would you do in that?
Is this something
situation?
she's experienced before?
Similar things, not this specifically.
Uh, I don't. Um. It probably in between coughing, gasping, saying, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry."
It-
Do me a favor and make a vigor roll for me.
Vigor.
I'm trailing behind.
Mm-hmm.
Kent's watching. Like, do I need to give the Heimlich? What's happening?
And Kent, if you want to like make a cognition hearing base, if you want to like kind of like, or just make a
Yeah.
flat cognition if you want to kind of like suss on
Yeah.
what
it's
is
the
happening.
same roll.
Yeah.
I got a 7 for that.
7. Okay, give me a
Um,
second. I gotta roll some dice.
At 4 for cognition.
Okay. You can't quite pick up what Lulu's saying, but you can see that she's just like heaving and like trying to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
And she's saying something, but you can't really make it out over like the garbles and noises
Coughing and
she's
wheezing
making.
and-
Yeah.
Are you joking? Are you good? Do I need to?
Do I need to do CPR?
The Heimlich is the first thing I'm thinking.
You rolled a 7, Kathy, you said?
Correct.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and take 32 points of wind damage, please.
32? She's unconscious.
Cough, cough.
So yeah, she
Bruh.
just hits the fucking ground.
Can I catch
So
her
you
if I see her
uh,
going down?
go ahead and make a nimbleness roll for me.
Okay, yeah, because I was following in like right next, as close as I can be to her. Because yeah, I see she's in
Yeah.
nimbleness.
Or actually, go ahead and roll a quickness. We'll see. We'll see
Okay,
if you can beat. We'll roll an opposed quickness.
Like a reflex, basically.
Yeah.
It's an 8.
You can catch her.
Okay, so I'm gonna catch her and
You see, she's kind of like slumps. She a sack of fucking wet marbles
Oh,
in your
no,
hand.
thank God you're small. But
I can't carry you, but at least let your head hit the ground.
I'm gonna pull her away from the rope bridge and like try to lay her down. And check pulse, check heartbeat.
As you're kind
breathing.
of like moving her and like shifting her over, like there are some people that are kind of like starting to kind of look over in your guys' direction.
Yeah, like I think in the back of Kent's mind, he's aware we're in a public space and this just happened, but his focus is she just passed the fuck out.
At a
be-
quick glance, you like look at Lulu and you can see that her skin is already starting to like turn pale, and it
Mhm.
looks like there's this black substance that's kind of like eeping out of the side of her mouth.
If I was gonna focus more on like checking airway and breathing because she was that cough and hacking.
There's black gunk in the mouth, so it's
There's black gunk in the mouth, but is the airway obstructed?
How would you go about checking that?
It's mostly I'm thinking, guys, it's been forever since I was CPR certified. It's mostly like a listening and
Okay.
is I think
Yeah,
that's the closest I can think of.
okay.
Kent has more medical training than Clark.
That's fair. Brian has no actual medical training, so I don't know how you specifically do that. So that's part of why I was asking.
in CPR. They
Um,
don't even test for breathing anymore
No, they
because people
don't.
were so bad at it.
But for checking, so you check over pulse and things like she still has a pulse. She's not currently breathing.
Oh boy. Okay, but we are.
And as you like lay her down, you can see more of this viscous black substance just start oozing out of her mouth.
Okay. We are still relatively near the
Hospital,
hot-
yes.
Kent's gonna do his best to scoop her up and is gonna holler I need a medic. And,
Is anybody a doctor?
is anybody a doc? Not even if anybody's a doctor. I gotta get to the hospital. I gotta get there. I'm doing the equivalent of call for an ambulance.
But not
Check
for
call
I
care.
will-
Check call care.
Check call care. Yeah. I'm gonna try to scoop her up. I will ask for help. Kent's not above because if there's people around.
Yeah.
And ask for help. Ask for a cleared way to fucking expedite.
Yeah, there's a couple of the vendors they kind of recognize you guys from being around town, and
I would
more
fucking hope
more
so.
well, especially the ones up here, the more specifically from Num's performance that you guys were with, and then they were all watching, and they kind of clear a path for you to get over to the hospital quick, and a couple people
Help carry my ass.
help you carry Lulu if need be. So
He's got a D4 strength. He's gonna need help.
I know Brian didn't ask for a roll, but I'm curious. It's a 2.
yeah, you're struggling. You panicking. You're struggling.
Carrying her, one of the other two hands getting a cigarette out. No, not the cigarette, but yeah, it is in a quick panic because there's a pulse, no breathing. Kent's already doing the head because God, even a minute with no oxygen can be bad, even less than a minute. So he is hauling ass getting there, looking for Janice.
Okay. You get in there, slap her down on one of the beds. Janice kind of hears the commotion of you guys rushing in there to kind of pop out and be like, "The hell's going on?"
Janice, she ain't breathing, and there's something coming out of her mouth. I need help.
Janice goes to make her way over there, and as you're kind of panicked and looking around, make a cognition sight base for me, please.
Okay. Let's use these 3d6s. That's a gentleman's 3.
Good enough.
Would I see this commotion since I just kind of outside Tinsdale's?
Yeah.
It depends
Okay.
on how loud Ken
Yeah,
is being.
I think anyone who wanted to notice it or think they would be around would notice.
Yes, I just kind of got kicked out of Tinsdale's, and I'm just kind of sitting there on the dock, just fucking kicking my feet like a kid,
Yeah, we can say that you saw that happening, so you can make your way over there too if you would like. No.
Cool. If it would help, I would assist in the transportation of Lulu since
Absolutely.
I've got that. That's easy.
You got that big boy strength. All right. You can also make a sight-based cognition if you would like to as well.
Okay.
Oh yeah, all these folks are not still in the hospital. They're out about town.
I thought they're watching a movie or something.
They were that was a couple
yeah, it's been a
hours,
while.
but it's
Yeah,
been
it's fine.
okay. You see it very clearly. So you kind of see what looks like very thick, kind of almost coagulated oil, just kind of oozing out of nose, corner of the eyes, in the mouth of Lulu.
Jesus.
And as Ken's kind of saying, she's not breathing, she's got this black stuff coming out of her mouth, and Janice gets over to get inside of this, and you just see it go and suck back inside.
I'm gonna grab at it. I'm like, don't you leave! I'm not done with you yet, and I'm gonna just fucking grab at it.
At her
Go ahead
face.
go ahead and make a
It's
quickness roll.
just grab her face.
I knew it was gonna happen. Oh
You said
God, I love
quickness.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, go ahead and roll a deafness. It's hand speed, hand-eye coordination.
Okay.
Also, Lulu, do me a favor and roll me a spirit roll, please.
Got it. I just put my dice.
9.
9. it is a little bit too quick, and you just kind of wind up palming Lulu's face as you're like,
But
You're like-
son of a bitch.
11 again.
11.
Mhm.
You kind of have a blinding white light as you feel your breath come back to you, and you kind of currently right now you just have like two of Num's fingers like grasping in the inside of your mouth.
And
Just saying, get back
and
here.
I'm like,
Get back here.
Ken's gonna see that and be like, what the fuck, and like kind of try to show, appropriate reaction of get your fucking fingers out of her mouth.
Oh god.
What are you
So, yeah,
doing?
Just flailing, coughing, probably some cursing.
And go back to whatever wind you were at
All right, full wind.
prior.
Just full wind. Down. All right, full wind again. So yeah, sputtering and cursing is currently what's coming from her.
and as soon as like any type of motion started happening, I'm just like, oh, and I'm gonna like jump back and be like, I didn't catch it.
Janice is just kind of like, what the hell is this? Is just kind of bafflement of like, what the fuck is going on in my hospital right now?
Look from now.
Eh.
Look to Lulu. You doing all right? You passed the fuck out.
She's just gonna be
weren't
gasping to see
breathing.
if she can take full breaths like normal again.
Yep.
You doing all right? Hey, and like, just up, near
Pat,
Lulu,
pat.
up, like the bedside, like pat, and just concern.
Concern.
Not.
I just
not
imagine
quite.
them just standing there.
That's the inside.
I'm gonna be like hunching down and like looking at Lulu's mouth
Like nostrils
and
and
like
shit.
lean down and like look up her nose and then like rotate a little bit and look in her
You're
ear
just gonna get vaguely
like I'm I'm like hunting a
flailed
critter like like
Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Where are we? Oh. Okay.
We carried your ass to the hospital because you
Well-
weren't breathing.
How long was I out?
Brian, how long was that?
We'll say probably like a minute or two.
Oh.
Doc Janice, could you please give her a once over?
Yeah. You see her like go walk over to her like little station, like put on some gloves, and she's just kind of like, "What the fuck is
Gloves are-
happening?
gloves
Like, what
are
the
probably
fuck
a
just
good idea.
happened?"
Gloves are probably a good idea.
I'm gonna pull out the deck of cards and start whistling as I'm like walking away like do I didn't do nothing.
Can't be traced back to me.
It's Num's turn for don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. His entire life is just that dance.
Lulu, as you're just kind of like laying down, like kind of propped up in this little gurney that you're laying on,
Mhm.
you just hear kind of like coming from everywhere and nowhere at once. That was your warning.
She's just gonna mutter, I didn't even do anything.
That's the problem. You haven't done anything.
I have to do it after nightfall.
And you better not have your kind-hearted friends make things right. The power you have comes at a price, and you know that.
Yeah, I know.
Kent, if you're still nearby, you hear
Yes.
Lulu talking to no one.
I think that's enough with my knowledge base, that's enough for me to kind of piece together.
Doing some math.
It. I think it's fair to say I can get the gist of that. But he's just not saying anything. He's staying there. He's like keeping a hand on Lulu's good shoulder. Because the other one's got a big block on it.
And as Kent's hand's like on your shoulder, it's almost like you could feel like something just kind of like squirming and wiggling around in your lungs.
She's just gonna like kind of shrug off the hand.
Okay.
And you
There's-
have a good rest of the day, pet.
Is Num still in the room, or did he like fully?
I just kind of like stepped away and like doo 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 doo, just fucking whistling and
Look
like-
at this picture on the wall.
yeah. Doesn't that water stain look like a horse?
All right. If Janice starts giving Lulu exam, I'm gonna give space and then drift over towards Num.
Janice like makes her way over there, just kind of like looks really flustered after like all of that. There's just a lot going on, and she's not still quite sure what the hell is going on. But she just gives you a general like checkup,
Mm-hmm.
checks your breathing, has a little stethoscope. Blood pressure seems fine. You seem pretty healthy to me. Do you feel okay?
Feeling better now. Maybe it was asthma or something.
Hmm.
And if you want me to roll bluff for that, I can.
I mean, you can if you want to.
I got an 8.
He doesn't seem too concerned with that statement. Not sure. Maybe you guys have just been burning the candle at both ends too much. Kent was saying something about black stuff in your mouth. I don't see anything that he's referencing.
You know, he's getting old. Maybe he just panicked. And...
That is true. He did black out in the big fight, I think. He just kind of like fell over like a sack of bricks.
Yeah, I don't know, he might have narcolepsy or something.
That or what is more likely is he's as the body gets older, he probably doesn't eat the best as most people don't nowadays. Blood pressure can get up, spike, and just kind of like cause you to black out sometimes. So don't get old. It's not fun.
Okay.
But by this general checkup, you're cleared, fit as a fiddle. Yeah.
I'll make sure I eat something, I guess.
Yeah, eat, get some water. Try take it easy for today. And if anything is actually wrong, or if you need to talk to me in a more, she kind of like looks over at the other two in a more private manner. Just come find me. I'll be here.
Okay. Thanks.
While that was going on, Kent was gonna go up to Num.
Mm-hmm.
What
Doesn't it look like a horse?
It does look like a horse. Actually, holy shit, you're not just bullshitting. That does look like a... Don't distract me. Look.
What about that one? What does that one look like?
Look, no. And like in a hushed, a little bit of a hush but firm tone, like, look at me. I know you're fucking weird, but you're not an idiot. What? What were you after? What did you see?
Swamp water, I think.
Swamp water.
Swimming in, I occasionally inhale swamp water when I'm swimming. It's just the way it is nowadays. I don't know. It was. I have no idea. It was whatever it was. You know what? I bet she's got gills. This person back at the circus had gills, and they did stuff like this all the fucking time.
I would like to scrutinize. I gotta look at what my... Oh, scrutinize under cognition. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was smarts for some reason. 5. Just
You're
like,
not sure if he's telling the truth or lying,
was there a
but
person with gills at the carnival?
but whatever he is telling you, he believes that it is real and truthful.
Is that correct, Ethan?
This is correct.
All right. Okay. Can you just... I'm gonna keep an eye on her in case that... I've never seen that happen before. I don't... Look, I drop...
Do you know if she has any gills?
Not that I'm aware of. A gentleman doesn't ask. Anyway, she might have gills. I have not checked. I've not asked.
I'm gonna look out for him.
Just say in case she passes out again. Look, I pass out enough every once in a while as it is. Can you just please, just if I keep an eye on her too while we're together?
Well, I'll be looking for those gills. Don't you worry. I have a feeling.
Okay, but if she passes out again, can you...
Oh, if I'm around, yeah, I can keep an eye on her.
Thank you.
That'll definitely be a magic trick that I'll have to learn. But I can figure something out.
All right.
And he's gonna like close one. I'm gonna like close one eye, and I'm gonna like intensely like stare at the wall, and it looks like I'm trying to pop my eye out.
Kent is just gonna nod, say thank you, and walk away from what he believes is the most forced and awkward wink of all time.
I'm gonna sit there, and as you're walking away, I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna get my eye out without using my hand. And I'm gonna like sit there and like do this number and be like, I don't think that's gonna work like that. It's not gonna be a trick. That's gonna be weird.
As he's walking away, there's a half a step where that statement is disconcerting, but it's just Kent just reminds himself of the source and just goes, just roll with it.
Yeah, this isn't gonna be a magic trick at all. Okay, I'm gonna fix this out.
God.
I can't. Every time, I can't. But walk over and your doc says you're all good.
Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary.
All right. Okay. It was just a one-time thing, but everything should be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her
All right.
does not give any confidence.
All right. Well, let's go. It's about supper time. Let's go get some food. Num, you hungry? You're already eating something, aren't you?
Mhm.
Is it pocket jerky?
I found this jelly bean on the ground.
Are you sure it's jelly bean?
Nah,
What
I don't
flavor
know.
Is it? Is it floor
Um,
flavored?
Red?
I mean, red is a flavor. Red is a known flavor. Here, let's go. That can be your appetizer. Let's go get some real food.
Kind of bitter. It's supposed to be bitter.
I think that's the floor flavoring.
Oh, okay. Well, so yeah, let's go get some real food.
Floor jelly bean is not a meal, though. I'm gonna look. This is Clark looking at the stream. Candy is not a meal.
Something girl dinner.
Num doesn't agree.
Candy is not a meal. Clark to the stream. And don't eat floor jelly beans.
All right. So y'all wind up making your way
Yeah, something real quick, specifically in a hospital.
to Sadie's. You guys are coming up the north way. Bruce and DT are coming up the southern way, but you guys both kind of meet up at the top entrance.
All right. You guys ready for dinner?
Eh.
DT, where did you get popcorn? Did you go to the movie theater without us?
Yeah.
What's up? I hope you know popcorn's not a meal.
It's just a snack.
Yeah, okay, good.
All right, we go into Sadie's, Brian.
All right. You guys make your way in. There's a handful of patrons in here. It's getting a little bit later in the evening. People are winding down from their daily work. As you guys make your way down the stairs, you walk past the kind old lady that you hung out with the first night you were here, DT, sitting at her same table, drinking a mug of tea.
Nice.
She gives you a kind wave. She's actually sitting up there reading a book. But she
Anyone
notices-
else here?
Yeah, there's probably about 10 other patrons down in the lower level, eating, drinking, winding down from the workday. Sadie's at the bar. You can smell the food that's cooking in the kitchen behind her. And she kind of notices you guys all coming down the stairs. Oh, hey there. Look at these strangers.
We are pretty strange.
I mean, you said it, not me, but
I think we're okay.
I think y'all are okay too. I think everybody else here does as well. Well, feel free to
It was
grab a
just real
table. Just let me know what y'all want for the night if you want anything at all, that is.
Uh, Bruce is gonna go pick a table and just sit.
What's dinner tonight? Same as last night?
Yeah, a little bit of variation, some different spices and whatnot, but we do actually have we can make Cletus in the back wound up catching a couple red snappers today. We could make something else, something up special for you if you want.
You know, that does sound nice. We could have some of that, and yeah, how much for the 5 of us getting plates and meals and drinks? And I am paying. I insist on paying. You've been
Well,
putting us up enough.
Fair enough. 5 plates. You want drinks too?
Yeah.
What you having?
Tell you what, I'll just have some whiskey and what's everybody want to drink?
Whatever you're having.
No,
Oh, why not?
you don't want whiskey.
I thought we had it last time.
I'm gonna pull
Bruce,
out that. I'm gonna pull out that bottle of the like pre-war whiskey that was handed to me, and I'm gonna take a pull off of that and just slide it to
Down to
like Bruce.
Bruce.
Dude, Bruce.
Bruce, you don't want whiskey.
Why not? Just
You don't.
It's like
You don't. You don't like
it's not.
it.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
You don't
No, it's
like. You don't
It's
have
fine.
to pretend to like it, Bruce.
fine. It's fine. It's fine.
You have any milk for Bruce?
don't have any animals.
Unfortunately, no. Fortunately, you can't. Even though you might be able in some places, we can't milk our chickens that we have. So
Okay, well, just water.
What about the swamp variety?
we ain't got no swamp chickens. So
No, it's swamp milk.
swamp milk.
Oh, I still got a bottle of that. He like digs his packs and pulls.
I mean, there is a fella that comes over to the marketplace that sells something called swamp milk, but I don't know if I myself would drink that.
All right. DT, Lulu, you guys want anything from the bar?
Yeah, I'll have a whiskey too.
Okay.
I'll have the same.
Okay.
All right, just 3 whiskeys,
3 whiskeys, some waters, and
5
5 meals.
meals. We'll call it 20 even.
20 even in trade. Brian, can I pay her in ammo? Like,
Yeah.
as part of the trade?
So
I
Like
have.
tra-
I have.
rounds or-
money is not money does
And-
not particularly exist in this world aside from in junkyard they have a
Yeah,
currency.
I remember that.
Well,
I have.
everything-
I have trade,
yeah.
so I'll just.
Yeah.
I'll do that. I'll put the
Everything
20
is done in trade. Bullets are
Yeah.
also worth trading.
I will put
I-
the 20 trade in because I have just trade.
Okay. I think I still have trade. I just know I have a bunch of bullets, and I was just given 10 more. I just more the exchange rate was what I was figuring.
No,
Keep the
absolutely.
damn bullets.
How
For
much
what
is
is
it
for,
bullets?
yeah, so depending on the whatever the price of the bullets are, each one are different. So
Okay,
most-
well,
your
Lulu's
most-
beat me to it, so
yeah, your most average ammunition is usually $1 to $2 a bullet.
yeah. Okay.
But something that you would know, and most of you would know, $20 for that amount of service is very much undercharging. But
Mm-hmm.
do with that information what you will. You probably assume that they're still giving you somewhat of a big discount for everything that you guys have been doing for the town.
I'll tip in the 10, like the 10
10
of
more.
the 44 I just got, which are $1 a piece. So giving her basically $10 tip.
Okay. Well, thanks, sugar. I'll get that out to y'all right away.
All this happened. Bruce is taking out his bottle of swamp milk. He like opens it, sniffs it. Ugh.
It
Kinda
has
like-
got it still has this like oddly sickly sweet smell to it now. So like before it was just kind of rancid, but it's kind of gotten a sweeter scent over time. Like
I don't know if that's good or bad.
it is a mystery.
You want to take a sip, Nub?
Mm-mm.
Swamp milk. Yeah, I didn't think so. gonna- He puts it back in his bag.
He's just gonna like tilt his head and be like, "Yeah, you're brave."
Oh, I'm that brave.
Also, chat redeemed drink water nerds. So everybody drink some water.
I drank mine already.
I was already ahead of the game. Bug, it's not for you.
All right. A few minutes later, Sadie comes by with your guys' drinks, sets them down on the table for you guys. So you guys get a double shot. Each of you that ordered whiskey get a double shot of whiskey.
Rude.
And everybody else has water.
I can't hear Bug. I just see his mouth opening.
Yeah,
Meh.
he's not very loud.
Wah.
The barscape is pretty not quiet, but like very low energy at the moment. There's like kind of a little din of people just having conversations and stuff. But there's no like music playing at the moment or anything like that.
DT had popped by and visited our prisoner friend.
You did?
Yeah, he's doing all right.
Do they have an idea on what they're going to do with him yet?
Not yet. They're still deciding, but it has not been a priority given the nature of everything. But he's still in good standing, good health, and I'm pushing for him to get him on some probation thing.
Yeah, hopefully they can do something soon. I'm sure
Yeah.
it sucks to be stuck in a
Oh, he's bored as hell.
closet.
He's bored as hell, but I told him, I go, well, you're not dead, so. That. See, you and Bruce got all cleaned up. Taking
Yeah.
them long showers.
Feels real good.
May as
So
well
again,
take
do we
advantage of the filtered water.
Yeah.
So why is whiskey so spicy?
It's because it's got high content alcohol in it, and alcohol burns.
That makes sense.
You ever, DT, you got rubbing alcohol for disinfectant. You ever seen that?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, Bruce.
Yeah, but you don't drink that one.
No, you don't, because it's way worse.
Yeah.
So again, do we have to address you as sir, or do we still keep that on the hush hush? Probably don't matter here as much, but
Just DT.
Sir, duct
If Bruce
tape.
goes.
sir duct tape.
I like that.
I drink to that.
Lord.
Lulu, as you kind of look down at your drink,
Who? What?
you,
Yep.
Lulu,
Yep.
you go to grab your drink, go take a sip as Kent says, I'll drink to that. And as you do, like the closer you move it to you, you see it start kind of like swirling and swaying with the movement of your hand as it starts kind of like congeal and have this like brackish brownish green hint. Like it's got like the kind of like amber color of a whiskey starting off as it kind of like slowly turns and kind of gets look more like fetid, like mold and gunk start to kind of like coalesce into it.
Yep. She gets to about here and just sets it back down. It says nothing. Because she knows she's being fucked with.
Yeah, but how long you been? I gotta ask, DT. How long you been doing this gig? And if I'm pushing too far, let me know. I'm just saying you're the one that's ripped your shirt off and showed everyone. So I'm curious now.
After the war let out,
We've been doing this for a while.
just ended up at the right place at the right time with the right skills. Just kind of wandering around and trying to help people where I can.
Well, I mean, I do that too, but I ain't got no fancy sword or talents. So I guess I wasn't in the right place.
I mean, other than a few talents, what's really the difference between us?
About 40 years, give or take.
See, there you go. Well, or you don't do too much different than I do out in the ways.
That's fair. Do you just kind of go with the flow where it's needed, or do you guys gotta? Again, if it's secrets, you ain't gotta tell me. I understand. Like, were you sent down here, or just made your way down here, kind of like how we did? 'Cause I know you say you were helping out your friend Alex.
Yep, I just went to help him out, and this is where I ended up.
Gotcha.
And for a player reference, like the Templars are known; they are a known faction in the world. Everybody does generally know that it has been around in the wastes that their main headquarters is in Boise, Idaho.
Mm-hmm. Kent's just taking the opportunity to. He's actually getting to talk to one, but he doesn't want to be rude. Like, tell me your state secrets.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I get you.
Now, when DT said 40 years, Bruce stops. He starts like counting on his fingers. Figure out how far that is compared to how old he is. He tries a few times and just sits down, grabs his water.
About this time, Sadie comes over, plops down your guys' plates of food. Probably not a lot of you have had seafood, but there are these kind of like cut fillets of what look like fish, with an assortment of kind of like mixed vegetables as well. You can, like, the aromatics of it, you can smell. It still has that kind of like signature, kind of like sharp spice smell to it. So it's probably got a little bit of a kick.
Smells good. Real good.
Well, I hope y'all enjoy it. Fresh caught today.
DT's gonna start eating.
Yeah. So, if we find this guy we're looking for, is there like a certain way to deal with people like that, or do they just die like normal people?
We don't know what they're capable of, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
If they're capable of
I like that.
necromancy, we don't know what they've done to themselves.
Yeah,
It's kind of
like
scary.
in between nods, or bites, nods, and points to what Lulu said.
Might just be a regular ass person, or it might be full blown self made cryptid, who knows?
You think worse than those zombie things?
Yeah.
'Cause they were pretty smart. I didn't like those.
I mean, this person created those.
Yeah. He starts shoveling some fish to his mouth. Tries to think.
And you never know if they're following commands or are just running on some kind of hive. It's impossible to really know without finding them.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know enough about black magic, honestly.
There are very few that do.
About halfway through your guys' meal, the front door swings open with a little creak, and you guys see Luke as he kind of makes his way into the bar. He doesn't notice you guys at first, so he continue on with your conversation.
I was about to be like, Luke, catch! And just throw that bottle of whiskey at him.
Okay.
Throwing unbalanced, bitch.
Oh, I got that. That's
No,
no
he
problem.
drank
Yeah.
enough to give it a balance of centrifugal.
6.
All right. I got a 12 on my catch. So Luke kind of like doesn't notice you guys walking in, kind of gets like locks eyes with you as you throw the bottle, and you just catches it out of there in like one swift measures. Catch takes a big pull.
I'm just gonna be sitting here clapping. I'm just gonna be like, bravo,
Hey.
bravo, good show.
And he like pulls the bottle from his mouth, and he just goes, "Oh, well, that's a really good shit." Okay.
Feels spicy.
It would
Feels
have
good.
been really, really unfortunate if you dropped that.
Yeah, that's like $100 in trade a bottle, give or take, depending on where you're buying it from. As he kind of starts making his way over towards you guys, just kind of puts the bottle back down on the table.
And I'm just gonna be like, oh, and I'm gonna grab it and just slot it back into the bag.
How much is left in the bottle?
I'll probably say there's like a fourth of the bottle left at this point. Between Bruce and
Yeah.
Luke.
That one long
Yeah.
pull.
Yeah.
Fucking Luke doing a fucking John Belushi impersonation.
Yeah, like that's what he was starting to do as soon as like the alcohol hit his throat. He's like, "Oh, this is good. I need to not chug all of this." Oh, well,
Regret.
shit. You guys want, how are your guys' drinks looking?
Lulu's is untouched.
Untouched?
By this point, Kent would have finished his double of whiskey and
DT?
part of his water.
Mine's gone.
Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get it. Anybody else want drinks? Whiskey? The vodka's okay if you like that.
Bruce kind of looks at Kent like, kind of has.
You don't want it, buddy.
Fine.
Especially vodka. Whiskey at least has like flavor to it. Vodka's just burning.
Hold on. Okay.
Vodka does not have a flavor, Luke, and you cannot argue with me on that.
You're not wrong, but that's why you add different things to it to make it taste better.
Bruce, weren't you passed out drunk a couple days ago?
Yeah.
Bruce, do you trust me?
Yeah.
You don't want it.
I thought it was like one of those drinks you only like if you drink more of it.
I don't think you'll like it.
Okay, don't listen to Old Man River over here, okay? I'm gonna make you something and you're gonna fucking love it. I promise you that.
Okay. All right.
What about you, Num? What you want? You want something to drink? No? Good, good, good. Okay, I'll be right back. You see him kind of like saunter up to the bar, and you see him kind of going back and forth at Sadie, and you see him kind of like point over his shoulder at Bruce, and he's like making a bunch of gestures with his hands, and then she just kind of like puts her finger on her nose, like, okay, I got you. And he's just kind of waiting up there for a little bit. Sadie comes back. You see her pour all the drinks. You see her pour the vodka, and then she kind of like walks in the back, and you can see her grab like a bunch of kind of like citrus fruits as she kind of like squeezes the juice out of them and mixes up this drink for Bruce.
Yeah.
You're not gonna like it.
I trust him. I think I will.
All right.
I can only give my forewarning.
Luke comes back, plops everybody's drinks down, plops the drink down in kind of like an open spot and pulls up a chair, and then slides a taller glass over to you, Bruce.
Ooh.
It kind of has like this orangish hue to it. You can see some of like the pulp kind of floating in the drink, and he's like, I know it looks a little bit weird and it's got a little bit of like pulpiness to it, but I think you might like that. It might be a little bit sour and have a little bit of a kick, but yeah, try it out. See if you like it.
Yeah. I think
You
I'm
like
taking like a small swig.
Yeah, it's
You learned from the last time.
it's essentially like a wasteland screwdriver.
Yeah. Okay. There's a little. Yeah, it's better. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, so like the acid in there kind of takes away some of the kick of burning from the liquor, so it's not as like it's not like a whiskey. You take that, it's got like a real deep burn in your chest, right?
Yeah, it does.
But usually, so we don't have any right now, but like sometimes though we get some like berries and stuff, and like I make this really really like fruity, kind of like a tropical punch drink, and it's really really good. If you're ever around, well, like you know, and I have the availability to, I'll make it for you. You might like that a little bit better.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you.
You see him kind of like scoot his chair up, just kind of like sit. So what's the gang up to today? Tell me about your adventures. What you've been doing? How was the ship? The ship was like we talked a little bit about it, but like give me the good details.
Man, never seen zombies before, so that was new.
Oh man, yeah, those
Yeah.
fat ones are really gross.
It-
Different.
I didn't think
a
that'd
little
be
bit.
that's. I didn't think they'd be that smart for something that's supposed to be dead.
Yeah, I know. You would think like they're all like rotted and shit. You just be like, ooh, and you're like, okay, whatever. Bang, shoot you in the face. Done.
There are some like that, but they're not all like in the movies.
Yeah.
Like,
I've seen some of the you know the films from Movie Town. It's when they do that.
You're gonna have to talk to the rest of them. I got
You pass out again?
Bruce just holding his fingers a little bit.
yes, and I almost drowned.
Yeah, I was able to pull him out. I think Num
But
was
you
in there
didn't.
too. Huh?
No,
Oh.
I'm saying
To Kent.
Kent.
Yeah.
But you didn't.
I almost.
Num showed up in time, was able to wake him up once I got him out of the water.
4/5 of the way drowned.
I mean, you were drowned, you just didn't die.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So you're gonna have to talk to the others, get the better details from them.
So what? Like,
Yeah.
how many zombies were on this damn ship? It seemed like there's like 80 dudes on this fucking big ass the Delta Queen.
A lot. They were
Enough to
taking
take them
bodies.
out and yeah, drag them
Yeah.
away into the
Oh.
water.
They're taking the bodies and dragging them in the water with them.
Oh.
Which likely
Yeah, I
means
think-
they're going to be turned into more.
Ooh.
Do you think that's why people are going missing around here?
Yes.
Yeah, don't say that too loud.
Oh,
Luckily, we've only had
streak.
we've only had like I think 3 last I remember go missing.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, 5 technically if you want to count, you know, the recyclers. But So what about this Big Al guy? Did he get away? Like what happened to him? Hmm? No, nothing.
And it's just gonna point at fucking
Well,
DT and Lulu.
I got there. He was already dead.
So he's looking between like Num and DT and Lulu, like
Out of character, I read something and didn't hear the question.
what he's asking about Big Al. What happened to this guy? Did he get away?
Ah,
And then Bruce said, no, he's dead.
Yeah, he was
He
dead
was
when I
dead
got
by
there.
yeah.
yeah. DT got him.
Okay.
Just
So
made like
he-
a good captain and went down with the ship, I guess.
Well, you guys didn't like blow it up, so how did he go down with the ship?
Decapitation.
Ooh, get him with that sword, like in the raids.
Yeah,
You're really good with that thing.
I'm all right.
You guys
What
okay?
is-
You seem so
what-
like
what-
low energy right now. What's like I get like you've been fighting stuff and doing all this crazy things. That sounds like it'd be so much fun. Are you just like really tired? What's wrong?
I'm old.
I just passed out from an asthma attack or something. A little bit ago.
Yeah,
What?
big choices.
Yep.
Big choices coming up.
Big
You okay,
choices.
Lulu?
I'm fine now.
Does that usually happen?
Not really, no.
Okay.
It,
Sadie checked me out. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Janice checked you out.
That's
Janice,
the one.
yeah.
Well, you know what cures
Oh, hey,
asthma.
Janice. Janice. Wait. I remember something. Dig into this pack, pulled out like the little bit of medication that Janice gave him. Hey, Num, if you have trouble sleeping again, Janice said to take one of these. It'll help you sleep.
I don't have a problem not sleeping. Y'all have the problem with me not sleeping.
It's better to be awake for 2 days. It's nice to sleep.
I got some sleep yesterday.
Yeah, but if you want to sleep, this will help you sleep.
Those are some dangerous waters.
It's a pill.
Mm-mm.
I have it if you need it, Num, okay?
On that note, I'm just gonna like slide back a little bit in the chair, grab my bag, throw it over my shoulder, and be like, I'll see y'all tomorrow.
What are you doing?
I'm just gonna trot off
What-
out
you-
of
what are you-
the bar.
What are you doing?
Bye. Okay.
He's so strange, but I love it.
I really like him. I worry about
I
him.
don't know if he's gonna be the death of himself or one of us.
Ken's gonna look
Then-
over at Lulu. I don't think it was a jelly bean he ate off the floor in the hospital.
In the hospital, no.
Yeah.
I mean, what's it gonna be? Painkillers, muscle relaxer, something that'll make him shit, something that'll make him sleep.
Well, the sleepy ones look like this. They ain't red. This Bruce just holds it up again before he puts it away.
Well, it's not one of those.
You might
No,
have to
it's
roll
not.
that. You might have to roll that in a piece of cheese to get him to take it.
Probably.
Like a dog. I get it. Okay.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah, you
Sorry
might
about
be
that. I
onto
kind of
something.
interrupted you guys.
What have you been up to, Luke?
Just doing totally not boring stuff in town, making things run, helping Tinsdale make stuff.
Hey, I gave Tinsdale a fancy doodad.
Oh yeah, that solar panel.
There,
Solar
it's
cell?
nice up your life some.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, me and him were actually working on that a little bit ago. He might have it fixed by now. Who knows? He's really smart. But wait, okay, no. What happened to this alligator man? You guys are
Oh, yeah.
sidetracking this awesome story.
I got distracted. Sorry.
He tried to bite my
DT?
head off, and then got decapitated.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
That was kind of the whole interaction.
Yeah, that's pretty much shit.
Damn. Okay. Man, you guys need to like get some pageantry in your storytelling.
We rescued some survivors.
Yeah, I know. I saw all of them
Found a
earlier
few.
today. Yeah, I think there's like 20.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I know Brainerd was talking about if folks want to stay here, they can. If not, they can kind of ship off to wherever they need to get to. We'll try to help them with that if we can.
Well, and to comment on the pageantry, listen, tale telling's a hard skill. We'll just work on it more.
No,
Maybe
I know. I'm
maybe
just
maybe you, Luke, there you could fluff it up some more with the information we told you and put some pizzazz on it.
oh you bet your
Ma-
ass I will.
Maybe you could write a book.
I mean, I could. That's really. I mean, maybe. Maybe you should make like. God, I wish I could just like be like you guys and just go adventure all the time. And maybe I would like write some memoirs.
Your joints are gonna be fucked, kid.
Why?
I mean,
That's fine. Then I just go to junkyard and then I get robotic arms, cybernetic arms, legs.
It's
Easy.
not that simple.
Easy.
It's not that simple.
that adventure, it's only fun when you think about it later. At the time, it's real stressful.
Oh,
Bruce,
absolutely. But
slurring.
that's like part of the fun, right? The thrill, the drive of adventure.
Not when you worry about your friends dying.
Yeah.
You've seen action. You've been out in the stuff. Now imagine that stress and life and death danger more regularly.
Right. That rush is great compared to sitting at a desk doing paperwork.
You're
Or
young.
like
You will learn.
fixing some gears so everybody can. I understand. Yeah.
The mundane life is. You will miss it.
Maybe one day.
I mean, it's not to say you can't do a little bit of both. It's just
Uh,
all
just-
adventure, no.
Appreciate what you
Yeah.
got for what it is. If you want to go adventuring and do stuff, I'm not your dad.
I know, it's just Tinsdale gets on my ass. He's essentially like my dad. He's like, if you go out adventuring and I pass away, then where's this town gonna be? And he puts all that responsibility on me, and I'm like, okay, yes, I know. But yes. Just let me live vicariously through you guys, okay?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do here.
Ooh. You can make a movie. Is that a thing people still do?
I mean, in Movie Town, they got the stuff right there.
Yeah.
If we had a camcorder, like maybe if I could get it working, but do like a documentary, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's a tough thing to find still working though.
So, y'all are heading out tomorrow, are you right? Go to
Yeah,
this black magic necromancer man.
Yeah.
This bad doctor. We could just say
Yeah.
bad doctor is public space.
That's fair.
Tinsdale was telling us about a submersible y'all got.
Oh, it's not so much a submersible.
I use the wrong word.
Yeah, that is something that would pressurized. It's like you climb inside like a vehicle, and it like seals itself, pressurizes itself, and then you can go underneath the water. This is more of a raft, kind of like the one that I brought you guys in on. Just a little bit different. It's got a little bit of different setup on it. It's got like its own separate kind of like battery pack engine and some hose and stuff and some rigging, so you guys can essentially like, they used to have like deep sea divers back in the way before my time. It's very akin to that. So you guys can, I think it's got like about 50 yards of hose, and then like four suits you guys can wear. The recyclers, we use them for when everything's fucking underwater. So a lot of the good shit that's still not been looted because people don't want to go in the water is down there. So we use it for when we do bigger excursions on that.
Yeah.
But last I heard, Tinsdale, I think he's sending one of the recyclers with you guys to be a pilot. I think it's Joe.
I like Joe.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool older dude.
So how many of these like suits or whatever that can? Is there enough for all of us, or?
There's four per raft, so I guess one of you guys will have to like not.
Well, let's stay top. Yeah.
Yeah, which kind of works out. Like Joe will probably appreciate that in case something tries to mop up on the boat.
Yeah.
Well.
Is it a boat or a raft?
No, raft. It's like a pontoon essentially. So pontoons on the side, more flat. There is one of the smaller like trolling engines that we have, so like it's not gonna go super fast. It's not like the speedboat I was driving during the.
Is it made out of logs and wood, or
It's
not?
not a huck fish.
No.
Raft.
Like yeah. Raft in the word, not in the what you're thinking of. It is still metal, so. But a metal
That makes
pontoon raft, I guess.
I've had my fair share of underwater excursions, and honestly, guns don't work too well underwater.
Yeah, Tinzel's got a whole bunch of gear he's gonna give you guys, but I'll let him explain all that shit.
Not the black powder guns, anyway.
Those really don't work out well underwater, and
Yeah.
Even I know that.
just shooting in general sucks.
That the bullets don't go far.
Yeah. It'd be pretty dope if you had like a crossbow. I think that would work pretty well
Or
underwater.
a harpoon.
Yeah, some harpoon guns. That'd be dope.
I've yet to see a harpoon 6-shooter though.
It could be done. You could
How would
rig
that
one
work?
up. But
I don't know if Numb will do it. He used to swimming naked.
did he decide if he's going with you guys or not? I remember he was kind of real iffy in that meeting we had.
He gonna go. He's gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know he will.
Yeah, that dude's like nuttier than squirrel shit, but I don't know. There's something about him. I like it.
Well,
I think he's a good person. I like him.
he's interesting. Lulu, do you want to go? Like tomorrow when we head out, do you want to use one of them suits to go underwater?
Honestly, I want to see it first.
That's fair.
They work.
There's only 4 of them.
Okay, so imagine, if you will, like you'll see him tomorrow, but imagine this big ass fucking metal can over your head that's sealed, and it's kind of like almost like a. It's like a wetsuit, just not as tight. So like I don't know, like a hat. Like have you ever seen like a hazmat suit?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's kind of like that. It's like a thicker material. I think back before the bombs some places still might have them, but like it's kind of like firefighters would have like really like thick material they would wear when they would go try to save people.
Yeah. Well,
So it's
Lieutenant's
kinda-
not gonna be able to use all his arms if he goes.
Yeah, so
Are there any that's me size? 'Cause I'm kind of big.
yeah, so they're actually we have a couple dudes that are like your size. So
Yeah. Okay.
um so the extra arms like they'll be able to fit. Yeah, you won't be able to use them while you're in the suit. Probably would be my guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, you see him kind of like clank his drink, pound the rest of it back. Well, it's good catching up with you guys, but I do have a bunch of shit I gotta get done. Otherwise, I'm gonna get
Yeah.
fucking yelled at.
Oh, you're heading back to the shop, right?
Uh, scrapyard then shop, but yeah.
Okay. Here, I would like to make a little request here. If you could give your boss a note,
Yeah, sure.
and Ken will get out his little notebook, pen, and scribble down a note. And Brian, I will message you what it says.
Okay.
And fold that up and just go. Can you just give that to him later? Something something I would like him to look into for me.
Okay. Yeah, I got you, man. See him kind of like tuck it in his pocket. All right. Well, get some rest. I don't know. Hopefully, shit's not too wild tomorrow.
I hope not.
I wish you guys luck. I wish I could come with, but
No,
You
you
know.
do not.
responsibilities. You say that. But,
I could try to get you like a souvenir or something. Find something cool.
that'd be dope. I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, I'll look for something. Got time at
All right.
least. I'll try.
Hey, Sadie, if they want more drinks, get them another round. Put it on my tab. I'll pay it in the morning. Sure thing, sugar. All right, you guys have a good night. See him just
Yeah.
gonna trot out of the bar. We're gonna flash over to Num real quick. So Num, you go where you kind of were the first night when you had the bad dreams. You climb up onto the top of a building by your lonesome. What are you doing there?
I'm going like, what the fuck am I doing right now? What is happening? And I'm literally just having like a crisis moment of being like, what the fuck? Sitting on this roof and like just kind of like watching the what's happening around. Since I think I would assume I have a relative decent view at
Mm-hmm.
most of the place, and I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck? Um, yeah, and I'm just kind of like, I'm like, I don't know these people, but I want to go to fucking this place, and I like pull out the fucking picture. I'm like, I want to go here, but I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know if, and I just kind of like, as I said, I'm having a minor crisis sitting on this roof.
As you do so, you're like staring into this picture. And kind of from behind your left shoulder, you hear your own voice. And you just hear it say, "What are you doing here?"
You're
these
right.
peop-
I don't
you
know.
You know these people don't even like you, right?
Who does anymore? It's just normal everyday. Look where we're in. Look at this hellscape we're in. And I'm like looking over my shoulder like I'm having an actual conversation. Look at the hellscape we're in. Who likes anybody any days? Everyone stinks. Everyone's dirty. This is stupid. All of it's dumb.
Plus, that one guy's a cop. You can't trust those.
Oh no. He's okay. I think he's okay. I think Kent's all right.
That's how they.
Hold on. Only because he passed it off because it couldn't be traced back to him. He's not so good. He's not as good as he thinks he is.
Okay, so he's a dirty cop.
Yeah, maybe. He needs to wash his underwear or something. I don't know.
Okay. Well, you could just use them to get to where we need to go.
Look, that's how I wound up doing what we're doing right now. Is we're literally right now. It was survival of numbers, and that's why we're here right now.
It's good. You haven't forgot.
No, never. This is what I'm doing. It's better than going back to the fucking circus or the carnival or whatever fucking shit show that was. It's better than being there. All right? Like I'd much rather be where I'm at now.
I can't argue with that. We don't go back to the carnival.
Yeah, we don't go back there. Now the dude with the cross on his chest, DT, he's all right. Like they kind of helped get me out a little bit, kind of, sort of. There's a whole thing with that, and it was a blur. That was a while back. And I'm like stopping to think of how long ago that was. I was like, maybe it wasn't as long as I think it was. I don't know.
Well,
But you know, like,
you're the one that's driving. Just remember, people always use us until they don't need us.
It's okay. It's okay. I make my way through this. This is what I do. This is why we do this. I do this. This is what we do.
All right. And you just kind of like feel that voice talking to you kind of dissipate.
And I'm just gonna like flump, and I'm just gonna sit there like, I need to talk to Tinsdale some more. Maybe in the morning. And then I'm just gonna sit there and watch. And just look.
There's a very nice sunset that's happening right now.
I don't even care about the sunset. I'm just
Fuck
looking
that sunset. I'm in my feelings.
No, I'm just gonna sit there and I'm just gonna be looking at the fucking the town. What the fuck is this? And just watching everything that's going on.
All right. Num is sitting and pondering his own thoughts. And we will bounce back to the bar. More patrons have started to come in. One of the middle-aged people kind of sits down at the piano that they have there, starts kind of playing some tunes. There's some people upstairs playing darts. But the night is your guys's. You can do whatever you would like.
If Lulu pulls out her spook juice rather than the whiskey that's on the table, does it do the same thing?
No.
She's just gonna drink some of that instead.
So all of you would have definitely noticed by now that Lulu has 2 drinks, 2 double shots of whiskey just sitting in front of her. That's been sitting in front of her for about an hour now.
Do they look bad to us?
No.
Are you not feeling the whiskey there?
Not really tonight, no.
I see you need something stronger. All right. Well, here, I'll take care of one of these for you. I'll grab the first glass that I know has been sitting there the longest.
Okay. Bruce, go ahead and make a vigor roll for me, please.
3, 12. Okay. I'll roll it off next. It's pretty good vigor.
Big boy.
Big boy. I got a 4.
All right. Even with your heightened metabolism, these drinks are starting to get to you. So you're
Yeah.
drunk by this point.
Yeah. Alright, good.
All right. DT, you want to try it when the dartboard opens up? You want to play?
Yeah.
I heard you got some lessons last time.
Indeed.
All right, and then I'll slide Lulu's other whiskey over towards DT with like one of my lower arms.
I don't want that.
All right, fine. I'll drink it.
I
I'm cut
appreciate
off
it, though.
after this. 4 doubles, that's enough for me.
One for each hand.
Oh no.
Indeed.
All right, about 10 minutes goes by. You guys notice that the darts have opened up.
Try to play a quick game of
Yeah.
darts if you're good with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
We can roll. I don't mind. Whatever. It can be expedited.
That's fine. Whatever you guys want to do. Or here, let's just go ahead and roll a throw in balance, both of you. Whoever gets the highest one wins.
Yeah. Okay. I don't have any throw-in, so I'm just
Just
I'm winging it. Thankfully, I'm quite a
Same.
deft individual.
They get a
Minus-
4, right?
Yeah, if we're not trained.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yep.
Got a 1.
I got a
Not a
7.
botch, though.
you got a what,
You
Clark?
got a set.
I got a 7.
All right. DT, you got to throw some darts. Your arm's a little bit sore and tired from all the fighting and stuff you guys have been doing, so you kind of missed
Oh,
some
I'm
of your
b-
marks.
I'm bad at this game. Like I'm not ashamed of the fact that I'm bad at this game.
Hey, I don't play it much either.
Yeah, you see. So Ken's got a dart in each of his hands as he kind of like turns and talks to you. He's just kind of throwing. He just does a lot better than you.
Yeah, it is what it is.
But yeah, unless
Just
you guys
having fun.
unless you guys have anything else you want to do, you can kind of rack out for the night, and we can expedite to the morning. Or it's up to you guys.
I have something I want to do in the night, yes.
Bruce would try to find Nub to check on him before he goes to bed. That's all
Okay.
he would do. He would
Uh,
just still wave at him.
it takes you a little bit of a while. You kind of like search around town, but then you find him when you're going to go back to go to sleep. He's in that spot up on the top of the roof when he was having the night terrors the first time.
I don't know. He's just loud and drunk as shit. He's
yeah.
like, I'm going to bed. Yeah.
Just the way of just like, hey.
Acceptable.
That's all he wants. To be acknowledged.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a vigor roll as well, Kent.
Because that's a lot of alcohol. Had to look, and I'm like, what the fuck is my figure?
Yeah.
I
I
got,
usually roll D12 pretty good.
I got a 6.
You got a little bit of a buzz going, but you're a seasoned Texas Ranger. You've had your fair share of long nights
Alright.
with lots of drinks.
Oh, that's a lot, and I gotta get up at 5 in the morning. I'll see y'all back at the quarters. DT, keep practicing. I pat him on the shoulder when I walk by from the darts.
Keep it up, big
I
guy.
don't know that I can practice enough for this game.
Look, yeah, I'll come back. It's you just it's about how you hold them and release them at the time. You don't got to put that much oomph into it.
You just hear
Imagine some point. Oh, sorry.
you hear coming from like over your guys' shoulders, the old lady. He's right, you know.
I just shrug.
Just imagine-
I have
that's the-
nothing. I just shrug.
Just smiles and gives him a friendly clap on the shoulder again. Still fun.
Don't worry, you'll get it one day. She's like not even looking at you guys, just like sipping her tea, reading a book.
Another canon thing. All old people are great at darts.
All right,
I'll have-
Bruce. Bruce,
I'll
you
have
were saying you were doing something.
I was saying, like, I imagine before Bruce left, he would expect one of the darts. Like, they're so tiny. How do you throw these?
Oh, so what is these darts
yes.
made for ants?
Because he has thrown on balance, and he's like, so small. Terrible.
Bruce throws it. It's like the D&D meme where you spec strength and the back end,
The back end just
sticks in.
Maybe stick it, just hit, just bounce off. He's like,
All right, folks make their way off to bed. Lulu, what
Yep.
are you doing?
Secrets.
Secrets.
I haven't messaged you or anything, but you kind of already know what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a lot of activity in town? Is there anybody out other than people like in the watchtowers?
How late are you staying up?
As late as I need to.
Okay. Usually kind of near like probably around 11 o'clock is when most people like
Yeah, I know their
shut
power gets shut
down.
off at like 10, so.
Yeah. So it'll be kind of around that hour.
At that point, she'll, you know, go for her late night walks as she's been kind of doing sometimes.
Mhm.
Are the speedboats still kind of parked around Tinsdale's? This music is too peppy. 1 second.
It's okay.
But are they still around there?
There are 2 speedboats. The other ones are more of the recycler rafts with the trolling motors.
But the little motorboats. Anything with the motors on them.
Yeah, there's the 2. There's the one that Luke was driving during the raid, and then there's another one that's very similar to it.
Is there anybody around there?
Does not appear to be.
So I don't know what the skill would be. I imagine she's done this before. But she's gonna try to basically siphon gas out of the tanks.
Okay.
I don't know if using a straw with suction and getting it to basically siphon itself out with gravity or how
You can do that. You can do that as well.
she wouldn't care if she got gas in her mouth. Like she would do that. Find a tube or something somewhere.
Yeah, you can do that.
She will start doing that to each of the fucking boats.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do I see her slinking around town?
Are you still awake?
If you're trying to be sneaky,
Since I'm-
Kathy, go ahead and roll.
Yeah,
a
let me
sneak,
roll- let me roll a
and
sneak.
then
Since I'm literally just
Yeah.
sitting there watching.
Yeah, you're still at BR back, by the way, too, Ethan.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm also
sneak,
eating.
Sneak 3-8. That's fair. I'm also on the opposite side of town, so it's hard to see.
Yeah.
Well, that is super cocked. I got a 7. So not great.
I will say, you do see Lulu kind of like just kind of walking around town late at night. At a certain point, you do kind of lose sight of her.
She
But-
has done late night walks before, so
Yeah.
it's not super out of the ordinary, but, you know, you can be as suspicious as you want. Especially for tripping balls.
Speaking of, Num, please make me a vigor check.
It's the hospital floor jelly bean.
And I literally messed him. I'm like, if you want that to be a pill, sure, go for it. I don't care. We'll have fun with this.
Numb playing ooh piece of candy.
$14.
No effects from the jelly bean so far.
Okay.
From the jelly bean.
All right, so you successfully siphon gas out of these two boats.
And she's gonna kind of move away from them as smoothly as she can.
Where would you be moving to?
I mean, she'd have to walk up first, so this way. She's just gonna very quietly say, "What else do you want?"
Darling. It's a mere drop in the bucket for the things that I give to you.
You know, there's only so much here. I dump some bodies, I dump some gas.
The bodies, that's not really my thing, though. You know that.
Yeah, but I put them in the water, which makes the water gross. It takes a bit. But...
Yeah. What about that filtration system they have, though?
What about it?
I don't really like that. Too clean.
She will just kind of stroll casually across to the farming area. Is that where it's at?
No, it's in Tinsdale's.
Is it in Tinsdale? I
So-
thought it was in the farming area.
There are so essentially what you would have to do for that. The main filtration system, as with the generators in Tinsdale's workshop.
Gotcha.
And then there are other, they're kind of like
They're smaller, more
bot-
localized ones.
smaller ones from all the like all the power and stuff that's being run through the town. So there's one in each building.
Fuck.
So farming area, there's a handful.
But the
housing
primary
area.
one is Tinsdale's.
Yeah, primary one is Tinsdale's. They have like, it's like a multi-tiered filtration system, so you could get like the main boxes on each of the buildings, and then like the one in Tinsdale's workshop, and then there's like smaller ones in each like room and stuff for like the showers, things like that. So those are like your options.
Gotcha. Is the one from Tinsdale in the building? Like I would have to break into Tinsdale's?
Yes, it is in the same room that the generator is in.
Gotcha. I don't remember the setup from that room.
So it's when you go into the bottom part of Tinsdale's place.
Yeah.
It is in that room right before his workshop. So like essentially the generator room and whatnot is on one side, and then Tinsdale's workshop goes further on into the building.
Gotcha.
So theoretically you can get in there without making too much of a racket.
Yeah, so instead of running away, she would likely creak the door open initially.
Mhm.
See if it's locked first, obviously. Is it locked?
There is a lock on Tinsdale's workshop, and so like Tinsdale's workshop is more of like a deadbolt, The generator room is more of like a pad. There's a couple padlocks on that door.
I do not have lockpicking. Can I try lockpicking anyway?
If you have no tools to lockpick that, well,
It's Tinsdale's building.
mhm.
There's probably fucking little pieces of metal and shit on the ground. It's gonna be at a -4. I'm not gonna make it.
You're more than welcome to try.
Kathy,
What?
check your message.
No.
Okay.
No, I don't want to do these things.
Oh, shit.
Listen, Clark will be an enabler.
I got a 4. So yeah, probably did not get in there, especially without tools.
Yeah. You like kind of try to pick your way into that, and just like the shavings that you have are
It's
not
just-
strong enough, and they
yeah.
kind of snap.
Second. Well, for right now, she'll just gonna casually leave and go check on the other ones to see if they're easier to access.
Mhm.
So she'll just hit each of the buildings and see if she can find a system. A filtration system.
So in the scrapyard, there isn't one. There isn't much use for water and stuff in there.
Alright.
The marketplace is very similar. So pretty much you'll have like the living quarters, the town square, and the farm will be your main. And Sadie's and Rayner's office.
Okay.
So where would you
she'll
like to
just
go
go on her
first?
walk to probably whatever.
Closest
Sadie's.
closest would be Sadie's or the northern living quarters.
Yeah, do Sadie's first. Because that's the first bridge.
Okay.
Do I have to do a search or something, or are they kind of obvious?
Just go ahead and give me a base cognition. Sight-based cognition.
Cognition.
That old lady's still gonna be there. She's the guard.
She can
Mhm.
start shooting.
She starts throwing darts. She can't
Yeah, I was
put any of
gonna
them.
say, she's not shooting. She's throwing darts in your ass.
I got a 6.
Go ahead and give me another sneaking roll too.
Another sneak. Sneaky.
Remember, don't be suspicious.
Don't be.
Please.
Yeah,
She's
she's trying to fly casual, but also trying to be like quiet. Oh. 14.
Yeah. So the one here is kind of along the back end of the building. So like where the rope bridge is on the roof. So like that side that you guys can't see on the map.
Gotcha.
But it's pretty big and pretty obvious. So you kind of got to look at what these look like, or when you look at future ones. But yeah, you can sabotage it. How would you like to do so?
Yeah, probably just rip wires out. Not cut it, like just something quick.
Okay. We'll say that you tear out some of the wiring that's in there, and then take the actual filter out. What would you like to do with that?
She's ditching it in the water.
Okay.
She's yeah, no.
You just hear good. Go ahead. Keep going.
Yeah.
You just hear the echoes of them going. Give it to somebody else. It can't be traced back to you.
Can't be traced back to me. Can't be
In
traced
times
back
of
to me.
trouble, dumb speaks to me.
So yeah, then she'll probably go north. to that living quarter. Meow yourself, baby girl. Yeah, I hear you.
But she can't hear herself.
But yeah, she'll just do that one after the other. Basically, if someone notices her, she'll just stop on the spot, like, and
Okay.
just fly casual from that point.
So the northern one you get as well. How many are you going to do? Are you going to do all of them?
To not get yelled at, she's going to do it until somebody notices her doing it. If it's all of them, it's all of them. But if she walks by guards and they notice her, she can't really keep doing it.
Yeah, so go ahead and give me 3 more sneak rolls.
Okay, to set you down.
Num, give me 2 cognition rolls.
Oh.
6.
Oh.
We just hear, oh.
Sorry. Pet the
Puppies.
belly. She's so happy.
6, 8.
My baby.
And 15.
6, 8, and 15.
Correct.
What you get, Etan?
First one was a 19 with the +2 from the Eagle Eye.
Okay.
$22 for the second.
So Num, and you can react to whichever one you would want. So you see Lulu come over to the living quarters south of you.
Mhm.
It's kind of like fiddling around, and you see her kind of like tearing out some things and dumping some stuff in the water.
I'm
Yes.
gonna perk up. I'm gonna be like, oh, what are we doing here?
Stealing copper pipes for money
And
or what?
I'm gonna look around. Here's how I'm like, oh, I know what we're doing here, and I'm gonna like look around. I'm gonna slide down the wall and kind of hop down, and I'm just gonna like casually slink up to her.
Okay. Are you trying to be sneaky or no? Okay. So, Lulu, about the time you make it to the living quarters where you guys are staying in, and you get to the box that's there, like, you're getting ready to, like, start disassembling it, and you just kind of, like, catch out of the corner of your eye some movement, and you can see Num standing next to you.
Her hands will immediately just like straight like in the
And
pocket.
at this point, you're gonna see me smiling. I'm gonna smile at you. I'll just be like, so what are we doing?
What are you doing?
Mm-hmm. What are we doing?
I'm going for a walk.
And I'm just gonna do this like lean thing and like look at the box, look at her, look at the box, be like, that's a. And I'm gonna do this number too. I'm gonna like tilt my head and be like, it's an interesting walk you're going on. I'm just gonna like hand at my like side and kind of like point towards the box, the system, and be like, yeah.
Look, what do you want? What do you want from me?
What the hell? What are we doing?
What?
Yeah, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Need help? Like I no problem. Like this what?
You know what? She's gonna go do her thing, and then hand him the filter, and say, "This can't be traced back to me."
And I'm just gonna stuff it. I'm gonna just stuff it in the pouch and be like, nod. And I'm just gonna fucking nod. And the thing is like I'm gonna like be stretching myself out, like covering, and just be like watching around and being a lookout.
I don't know
And
what's
I'm-
gonna happen.
And I'm just gonna
Do
be,
it.
I'm just gonna be
Fucking do it.
looking. And then like if I see someone, I'm like, shh. Like, hold on. All right. You're good. You're good.
That was the last one that I could get
You-
to. That's
What do you mean get to?
that's the last one.
What do you mean that you could get to?
That's the last one.
That did
No.
not sound like there was a last one there. What do we need?
Need is a
But-
strong word for it.
What? No. What? Like, why can't we get to whatever else we're doing?
It's locked.
Oh, I'm gonna like throw my bag down and pull out my fucking lockpick set. Be like, easy. What else is the stop? What else is stopping it?
Morals.
Let's go.
Okay.
I want to toss my fucking bag. Toss it in the bag. But where do we gotta go? Lead the way.
Oh God. I don't know if we're good.
You can't be quitting on me now. It's only been 2.
Lulu, you just kind of hear a voice about you.
Yep.
And it doesn't say anything, but you can just feel a like slimy, long, grimacing smile.
Yeah. Okay. It's in Tinsdale's.
Oh, that's easy. All right. I'm gonna just start. I'm gonna trot. I'm not even gonna fucking sneak.
Oh no, you're gonna wake people up on the bridges. She'll follow to Tinsdale's.
All right.
And as I'm passing, like I don't like as like we're passing people. It's like nah, we're on a walk. You know, there's like people coming up fucking missing. We're looking for people. Well, making sure nothing's going awry. Like we're good. Like we got this quarter.
Yeah. Any folks that you run into, they're like, it's like there's maybe 1 or 2 people up at this hour, but it's mostly just kind of like guards and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like anyone that's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
looking at us, we're like, we got
Yeah.
this side. We're gonna go to make sure Tinsdale's all right, and like look around his area, make sure everything's locked up properly, and
You guys get
You
the
know.
AO. You guys get the AOK. Flying
All right.
casual.
And of course, I'm just gonna do the like over the shoulder look and just like crack a grin at Lulu, be like easy, and just pull the fucking tools out and just crack this safe, you know.
Ho ho ho. I'm gonna put a note down. No, you have a new point
Inspiration.
of
Wasteland.
luck.
Var just got it for you.
All right, go ahead and give me 2 lock picking rolls, please.
All right, the first one is a 13,
Yep, easy peasy.
and the second is a 5.
That'll just do it.
Woo.
Oh, hello, Napo.
And
I have a boy.
And like I'm gonna, of
Yellow
course, I'm
boy.
probably assuming I'm like hunched over as I'm looking like doing this. And when the last one just clicks, I'm just gonna turn back to Lulu and just give her a grin
Just smiling.
and just nod and be like, yeah.
She'll give him
Yeah.
a real hearty thumbs up. Real enthusiastic.
And I'm just gonna like put the tools back, roll it in, stick it in the bag, and be like, do what you need. And I'm gonna just like slowly and quietly open up the door.
All right. You open up the door. It's got a little bit. Oh, actually, no, the generator's off, so it is quiet in here.
Lulu will go and find wherever a
Some
filter's at.
B&E. I'm gonna be like some B&E. It's been a while.
You do this regularly, or
Not so much anymore, but you know, back to carnival, circus, whatever you want to call that. Yeah, a few times, you know.
gotcha.
Lulu, go ahead and give me a smarts roll, please.
like hit my other dice, and now I lost a D10. What?
Oh.
Oh, I got an 8.
Okay.
8.
You unfortunately have never really looked at a filtration system before like this, the main hub of it,
Mhm.
and you're not quite sure where you should be looking.
Okay. She's just gonna kind of pry for Maldus to point it out.
Well, I've never been really one that's good with machines. That's not my purview.
Well, if you want me to break, Katie, I have to know which one to break.
You could just break the whole thing.
I'm gonna lean in. Break what?
Water filter. Do you know anything about water filters?
Over. I mean, breaking something is as simple
Oh, he's dying.
as I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look. Be like, well, there's got to be an intake somewhere, right?
Yeah, there's probably water intake somewhere.
We can. I mean, we find the intake. We can
Right.
do something
Gonna
to
start
it,
looking
right?
for tubes that go towards water.
Lulu's got 2 fucking devils on each shoulder.
She's got a devil on each shoulder. She doesn't have any angels left.
Buddy.
I mean, and I'm gonna stop and be like, this isn't that fun. I'm just gonna look at it and be like, what are we? I thought we were taking stuff. You handed me a filter. You didn't do anything. I found this filter on the ground, but
I mean,
I thought we were like looking at some.
there's probably scrap and stuff back here. That's
Oh, you're right.
yeah.
I'm
You
gonna start.
go.
I'm
go
gonna
look
start
around.
like.
Go look
I'm
around,
gonna
buddy.
quietly scrounge for like a minute, just like a quick just to fucking
Just digging around.
pick through and look for something, dig around real quick because I know I have to still be looking out. I still
Mhm.
know I'm watch.
Oh God! And she's gonna look for an intake pipe.
Go ahead and both roll Scranton for me.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, buddy.
I got a 3.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to find where scrounging was.
Under smarts.
Seven.
All
I
right.
had 5 sevens on that roll.
Lucky
I-
sevens. All right, Lulu, you wind up finding several of the intake
Oh, you can't see that.
output valves areas on the machine
Gotcha.
that you can do what you like with. Num, you get a little bit more intricate and you kind of start poking and prodding around. And you kind of like pry off some metal here and there quietly and place it to the side as you're like looking at more of the interior of this thing. And you can see what looks like an older car's alternator. The thing that catches your eye is the glint of the copper wire that's on there.
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna lean down and I'm gonna do the whole looking at it and checking it out and I just kind of look at it to see how much work it would take to actually get this to out to unnoticed, and I'm just gonna be like, I think this is too much. I think it's gonna take too much noise, too much of a risk, Can't do this. Can't do this. Nope, not worth it. Not enough backup, and I'm just gonna go back and be like, no. I'm just gonna just fucking go back to the door and start looking around.
Is he looking at the same machine I am?
Yes.
She's gonna go look where he opened up the thing. Are there any obvious wires
Yeah,
that are
there's
easy to just grip and rip? Grip it and rip it. She's gonna do that because she does not want to be here any longer than she needs to be.
Okay. You
Grip
do
it and
so.
rip it. anything that's kind of not super durable, just fuck it up a bit.
All right.
Anything metal, she can't do much about because she's fucking tiny. And then close it back up.
All right. Go ahead and both of you. Well, if you're trying to be sneaky to get back, go
Yep.
ahead and roll a sneak in.
And relock it back up, preferably.
Or if you want to give me like a cognition to like be lookout, Ethan.
Yeah, I'll roll you a cognition. I'll roll you a cognition.
Well, luckily for relocking, they're just padlocks.
Yeah, it's
so-
just a.
Yep.
I'm just specifying. I do relock it.
Okay.
11 for
Okay.
cognition.
And what did you get for your sneak, Kathy?
10.
10? Cool. All right, you guys make it back to wherever you would like to be at for the night.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna climb back up to the roofs.
Okay. And unless anybody else says anything else, you
I'm
guys
just
can
gonna
bed down for the
Crawl
night.
into fucking bed. A little bit of self-loathing, but it's fine.
Numb, you got anything for me? You just doing numb stuff throughout the
Doing
night.
numb stuff. I'm just gonna sit there and maybe doze off after the
Adventure.
minor rush, the minor adrenaline rush of getting caught slinking around town. Like
Speaking
Adventuring.
of, go ahead and give me another vigor roll, please.
yeah.
It's jelly bean time.
Oh,
That
Got a 5.
was- Ooh, that's not so good.
It is jelly bean time.
All right. After, I'd say probably about another. So that took probably about 30 minutes, give or take, for that whole excursion. So another 30 minutes after that, you're sitting up doing your numb things, discussing with yourself, watching.
Mhm.
And you gotta go scratch your nose with your arm. Your arm won't move. Feels like it's jelly. And you're just like trying to scoot and skirt around. And just like having a really hard time moving your limbs as you slowly kind of like drift off and fall asleep.
Oh boy.
That was some slow working pill, whatever it
And
was.
in my brain, I'm gonna be just fucking screaming, no, 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 not like this, no, son of a bitch, no, and I'm just fucking being like, God, fuck,
Trying to fight the sleep
fuck.
physically.
Yeah.
It's just him scratching away inside his head, like, yeah.
Let me out of this box.
All right.
You had a whole night of doing hood rat shit. You're tired.
And do me a favor, Ethan. Go ahead and roll a spirit roll for me, please.
Yep.
Your TN you're looking for is a 9.
One. Are they not satisfied with this roll?
This one you can unfortunately not.
Hey,
So,
hey, I don't like this.
what'd you get?
7.
All right.
Oh.
I will be taking your white chip, sir. Thank you.
Ugh, gross.
What a bully.
All right. So everybody else goes and has a nice night of sleep. Mr. Numb.
Mr. Numb.
Mr. Numb.
Mister.
Oh, please.
Do we all have
Mr.
to get?
Numb is my
Do we all have
father.
to deafen?
Yeah, I get. You know what? No, I'm
No,
not.
I was gonna mention, like, most of us are hanging out watching the stream.
Yeah. So it's
So,
it's no big deal. I wanted to do it more initially.
Story time.
Kind of the secrecy, but you guys are fine.
I mean, I'm a crackhead, so half the things I say is just spouting out nonsense anyway. So, like,
Yeah.
Regardless of the secrecy, they're never gonna get the full story of what happened.
So the strange thing about this sleep, so like you're fighting to not fall asleep, and you kind of like get in that state where you're like exhausted and you're like trying to keep yourself up, and you like black out for a little bit, and then you kind of like come back to. You like try to move your limbs and stuff, and you still can't really do that. You're just like sitting in your own body. It's just kind of like slumped up against the wall up on this rooftop. So you can like look around, but that's about all of your bodily function that you have. So you kind of like look, and you can just kind of hear this like sloshing, slapping, sludgy noise. And you're just kind of like looking around, and you can see kind of near your feet, probably about 5 feet away on the corner of the roof, you just see this like tarry looking hand flop over the side and just kind of like slowly pull itself up, stretching out, this black viscous material just kind of dripping off of it. And as it comes up, it's just this kind of amorphous blob figure that kind of has a humanoid shape, but it shifts as it moves closer towards you. You can see these kind of like caustic green, not really glowing, but just kind of like fuming eyes. And it's just kind of gaping maw as this ichor is dripping out as it's just kind of.
And I'm just gonna just mentally being like, I'm like, oh, I told you to get back here, didn't I? Wait till I can move.
It gets closer and closer.
Oh yeah, come here, you son of a bitch.
It gets face to face with you. You don't see its mouth move, but you hear a voice.
I see that I'm still not alone. Can a man not get any fucking privacy? All right.
It's kind of like ichory hand solidifies more into more humanoid hand as it kind of like comes up and like caresses the side of your face. You can feel it when it touches your skin on your face. You can feel your skin start to kind of like burn, like when you have like an allergic reaction to something.
Mhm.
But it also has like a careful, like a strangely caressing feeling as well. And you just hear, you're an interesting one.
I think I'm gonna try glow up. I'm. It's touching me, right?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make an attempt.
Okay.
Is that all right? Is that all right?
You're more than welcome to.
All right. I don't even know how all this works.
I just see
Let me
Clark
know
talking.
let me know what you roll, and I will let you know what happens. I don't think specifically anything is going to, but you're more than
I
welcome
don't think
to
so.
try.
I don't think it's gonna happen either.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be a very out of body experience here, you know.
Kathy, I was just sitting here going, I fucking knew it.
Mm. Okay, so I just gotta roll that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a 4.
So as it's like caressing your face, You can feel it. It's like a battery acid burn on your face. And you just hear it saying, "Oh, you're an interesting one." As your head starts glowing, as you're focusing as hard as you can, like you still don't have control of any of your limbs or anything, but you're just focusing, your head starts glowing.
The rule: if I can see it and my head's not covered, we're good to go. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, what a shame. Seems that space is already taken.
Go elsewhere.
Oh, I will. And as it kind of does, its hand pulls away and it goes more into like the amorphous thing as it just kind of like shoots up into your nose, into your ears, all of the orifices in your face as you start getting filled with this like oil sludge ichor. You feel it yourself being able to not breathe, feel the feeling of drowning. And you just feel this like warm burning from the inside as you slowly just kind of start melting. You can see your muscles and your skin just start sloughing off of you until eventually you regain consciousness, which will be in the morning. But you can wake up to that however you wish.
Do I have to roll anything
No.
for possible effects of being asleep?
I don't believe so.
Mhm.
But yeah, the rest of you, can't you wake up at 5 in the morning?
5 a.m. every morning.
A
Gotta do stretches.
little bit rough this morning. You maybe had a few too many to drink last night, so you're a little bit stiffer than usual, but
You gotta
still
do the
awake
stretches.
nonetheless.
Wake up. Get the pot of coffee going.
Mm-hmm. But roughly around that time, that is when you will wake up from this strange fugue state
Why
dream
is it
that you
always
have.
me? Why is it always me?
I'm gonna you know what? I'm not as freaked out as I was on other occasions, I would say.
Yeah. It was that one was more of like, yes, it was like night terror-esque, but it was more, yeah.
Well, I understand.
Yeah.
As a player, I understand, but I guess I would wake up and I'm like be like grabbing my face and like checking my arms and
Fingers up the
like
nose.
like checking my fucking teeth.
Checking your
And
teeth.
I'm gonna take some like deep breaths and like do like the like forcing your lungs to like expel
Clear
anything
out.
that's in there, like trying to like forcefully cough.
Yeah. Like you seem fine. You just had like that numbing feeling that you had. Essentially what you took was like a really strong like muscle relaxer sedative is what that jelly bean was. So
I'm
yeah,
gonna like
you
look around and be like, okay, and then is Kent out walking
I was
around
about to say,
already?
I walk out of the living room thing to like breathe in the fresh air, cup of coffee, cigarette,
And
and then I'm
I'm gonna
just
hear
like,
I'm gonna hear
I'm
the
gonna
door.
look. I'm gonna
Uh,
look because I knew that's where he's been sleeping.
I'm
Sleeping.
I'm gonna hear the door and I'm just gonna be like this over the fucking edge and be like, don't eat the jelly beans.
How about we just don't
Yeah.
eat stuff off the hospital floor?
Hey, just don't eat the jelly beans. If you see jelly beans, leave them there. All right.
I plan to do that.
All right. Good. I'm glad you and I are on agreement for once.
Yes. Num, would you like a cup of coffee?
Yeah. Open up my lungs a little bit. Let me breathe. I guess. Yeah. That's fine. And I'm gonna
Yeah.
like tumble, roll, slide down, do do some like acrobatic stuff to get down to him.
All right.
This is Tuesday. This is Tuesday. What is
It's actually Thursday, but
what is my life now? All right, give me your. Come on in. People are still sleeping though because they're lazy. And Kent's walking out, lower arm scratching his ass as he walks in.
And I'm just gonna lean. I'm gonna lean over and to Kent and be like, and it's gonna be the like, I know. It's gonna be the like, I'm just gonna like look at him and be like, glance at. I'm gonna assume like everyone's sleeping in like the same room, or is it like individual rooms? If
no,
it's the same room,
like, yeah, it's like a communal room with some bunks
It's-
and stuff.
it's gonna be that like I'm gonna look at him like and like look at Lulu and be like, I have an idea. And just like give him the like the only serious look he will ever get. And I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna be like, oh, it came back.
Here, yeah, pour him a cup of coffee, hand him a cup. Like, let's go outside and talk more.
I'm gonna just drink the coffee.
It's pretty good. Pretty good
It's
coffee.
black.
Yeah.
Right.
Creamers for junkyard.
Oh,
Step back outside. All right. So two upper arms holding the cigarette, holding the cup of coffee. The other arms like elbows out, leaning on the railing.
I don't know the involvement and what it all is, but I have an idea what Lulu's dealing with.
Okay.
It's Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Swamp Thing.
Mhm.
It makes sense given the locale.
I think she can turn into a swamp monster. Or I think she's got a superpower.
Oh. Why do you say that? That.
Because that's what Swamp Thing did, right?
I'm not as versed on my swamp things, but like, yeah, man, that's an interesting theory, Num. Like, that's an interesting theory. Not making eye contact.
I'm gonna just like lean in some more and just take a sip of the coffee.
Uncomfortably close.
You know what I
Kent is
forgot to do?
Kent's just slurping. He's just making noise. He's not actually drinking.
I'm gonna lean in, take a sip, and be like, you know what I forgot to do?
What?
Take another drink. I didn't look for any gills. Take a drink.
I didn't look for any gills.
You know, yeah. We'll get another opportunity to look. She ain't going nowhere.
Although, you know, I encountered something kind of like that at the carnival.
You told me that. There was
No,
a fella.
not the gill fellow. There was there was a slug person. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe she's a slug.
I don't think she's a slug.
Mm.
At all the times I've known Lulu, she's got little legs, but she's not slow.
Maybe she's a slug person that's figured out how to walk on two legs.
You know what you could do to test that? Slugs don't like salt.
Oh, I can throw salt at her. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll I'm gonna like, I'm gonna just
when she's
fucking
awake.
haul
When she's
ass.
awake.
Oh,
He's just gonna huck at her in her face in her sleep.
Mercedes open.
Not quite yet. Like the door's unlocked, and you can kind of, if you like peek in the
I'm gonna
window,
slip
like
in.
she's
If the
she's
door's unlocked,
He's
Yeah.
if the
already
door's
gone
unlocked,
and
I'm
away,
gonna like
and I'm just
slip.
like,
I'm gonna like slip in, and I'm gonna grab like a napkin or like something that can break on impact,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna just pour salt in it. I'm gonna like find all the salt and just like fill a little like napkin full of salt and like twist it up.
Okay.
And I'm gonna run back to Ken and be like, I got it.
when he ran off, Kent just like, when Gnome turned and ran off, Kent was just like, like whole body shudder and like relief for a moment. That he's back. He's like, what are you going to do when he gets back? Like, what did you get? He sees the napkin. What is that?
What do you think it is? It's salt. It's the only way I could make sure that it's gonna be a thing.
Okay, can we wait till she's awake?
Mm.
Because it doesn't. If she's
You're
a
right.
slug,
If she's
it
a
doesn't
slug,
take
I don't.
much.
If she's a slug, I don't actually have to hit her with it. If she's awake, I can see the reaction to her seeing salt.
Exactly.
So you're
Also-
right. I think you're right. I have to wait till she's awake to see her reaction.
Oh,
Yes. I need more coffee.
Okay.
Do you need a top? Do you need a topper off? You left your mug here in your hurry.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick it up and like slam it. And be like, no. I think I'm all right. And I'm gonna fucking scurry back up to the spot, and I'm gonna sit up there and wait.
He's got a little fucking LARP packet of salt and a bird seed.
Oh, buddy.
And I'm gonna just sit up there and wait. I'm gonna just wait for Lulu.
Okay.
All right. The rest of you can wake up whenever you would like. Bruce, you're probably a little hungover.
A little bit, but he's just like, yeah. Just wakes up like, I need some breakfast.
The bestest boy. Morning.
DT will get up.
My mouth doesn't taste good.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want Lulu to wake up. I want her to go outside.
Yeah, that'll definitely happen. Having a little too much to drink.
I told
Yeah.
you.
I only
Yeah,
had like a sip and one
you're-
drink.
You're gonna have some coffee.
Oh.
And coffee's
okay.
good for you.
Takes a sip, his black coffee. He's like,
It's very bitter.
Here,
I think I like the alcohol better.
Yeah, give it time. There's some stuff you can put in it, like some cream, some sugar, sweeten it up.
Hey,
Hell, I know a guy, he'd put a whole stick of butter in his. You want some butter?
no, I'm good. I'll just
Okay.
sip it.
But then
Whoever
after that,
sips it, it's just
after that, big greasy breakfast.
okay.
Also,
Sure.
next time we'll just cook. Next time you do it, we're gonna get you a big like flank steak and then put on some wet socks before you go to bed.
Why wet socks?
It just
Sounds
works.
terrible.
It works, so
I don't even like wet socks normally.
I know. Just please just trust me on this.
Hey, sips coffee again. Yeah.
Hey, wait. DT, there's still like half a pot.
Cool. I'll get some coffee.
Lulu's still asleep.
She'll
Yeah, it
wake
looks
up
that way.
late-ish, but probably later than DT will. So yeah.
When Lulu is finally asleep, Kent's gonna go, "Hey, morning. As a heads up, you're gonna get salted at some point."
I'm getting assaulted.
No, salt. It's dumb.
What?
He thinks you might be a slug person. And I am just delivering you facts and giving you a friendly heads up. So he is going to try
She's
to
just gonna lay
throw
back
salt
down.
at you at some point in the day. I convinced him to wait until you were awake.
Thanks.
So
She'll
I'm guessing Num's okay? Because that sounds normal, surprisingly.
We conversed. I drank some coffee with him.
Okay. That's good.
Don't fall back asleep. We got shit to do today.
I don't want to get salt on me.
You're gonna get some salt. Just be glad it's not in the shaker. Because for all we know, he could have threw a whole salt shaker at you.
So,
Yeah, that
so
sounds like something
as
you
they're
would do.
all inside, I'm gonna open up the like napkin of salt, and I'm gonna grab a pinch, and I'm ready to throw it. Like, I'm gonna just start chucking salt.
Just waiting at the doorway, like. Get her.
Oh, no, I'm
Gotta
above.
get her.
I'm above the
He's like-
doorway, getting ready to start throwing salt down.
It's like a fucked up. It's like the rice throwing at the end of the wedding.
All right.
All right.
Well,
Yep.
At some point in time, you all leave.
Yes. We'll head
And I
towards
get-
the door.
And literally I'm just every time I hear that door open, I'm literally not even looking over the edge, and I'm just throwing salt down.
So who's the first person that goes out?
It's probably Bruce.
Bruce,
We
you
said,
get,
"Stop,
you
stop."
get collected
And I hear it.
with
I hear
salt.
him like I'm like no slug, and I'm gonna.
Oh. Hi, Num. Just waves out. Hi.
Morning, non-slug person.
Yeah. Delete request.
Then Lulu will just like stick her head out and look up.
And I'm gonna like chuck salt as soon as I see
Any
Lulu's
movement?
face. And
Go right in your eyes. Right in your
Fucking hell, dude.
she, Kent,
Ow.
you're right. She might be a slug.
No, you got
You
it in my
just-
eyes.
You threw salt in her eyes. I'd have the same reaction. I am not. Throw salt in your eyes, Num. See, you
I'm
have
gonna
the
like
same
pick
reaction.
up. I'm like pick up a grain, and I consider. I
No, please
consider
don't actually do. I
for
can-
fucking for science and absolute science here. And I'm gonna like look at it and be like, okay, you know what? And I like stick like a grain of salt in my eye. I'm like, okay, it was just the eyes.
That silence was too alarming.
Okay, I don't. Lulu, are you turning orange?
That would be a question for you, not for me.
Is anyone down there? Can they confirm if she's turning orange or foaming?
No, not.
Oh, okay.
She's not a slug.
She's not a slug.
Not slug. We're all not slug people.
And I'm just gonna like open up like a container of water and like rinse my eye out real quick before I decide to try to track down with one good eye.
Fair enough. You do so.
Okay.
Glad we got that out of our system.
It's another day, DT. Let's go.
All right.
Ooh.
You guys make your way. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna respond to Ken.
yeah.
Well, I guess it's better late than never.
That's a good morning. Exciting. Yeah, I like this.
You guys make your way over to Sadie's, get some breakfast, and then eventually make your way over to Tinsdale's place.
And I'm gonna be as we're walking, I'm gonna be like behind Lulu and just doing this thing on the bridge, looking for like back of the ears, on the neck to see if there's gills. To clarify that, in fact, Lulu does not have gills.
From what you can see, she does not appear to have gills.
Mm. And I'm gonna be like thinking out loud. I'm like, could be. Huh, Lulu, how old are you?
Like 35.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't have gills then.
What? What?
Nothing. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good.
I kind of wish I understood, but I don't know if I want at the same time.
Anyway, Bruce, eat up all this bacon and the sauce.
Yeah.
I told her to put extra gravy and just grease on your food.
Tastes good.
Oh yeah, grease is where all the flavor is.
So it's like, because I'm gonna assume Bruce, you said that out loud. Be like, I don't really want to understand, right? I'm gonna be
Yeah.
like, this guy at this the circus that was like 50 years old and could hold his breath or do something really crazy underwater, and he ended up having kids, and the kids all came out with gills. I remember you could do it something along those lines. So something about being maybe the fact that he. I don't know. All right, yeah, we're good. Let's get some food.
Okay. Sure.
All right, you guys get your food. Make your way over to Tinsdale's. As you do, Joe Ratliff meets you. Morning.
Morning.
Hey.
Yes, it is.
Looks like I'm gonna be your guys' guide this morning. Tinsdale's down in his workshop. Whenever y'all are ready, we could head down that way.
All right. Hey, Brian.
Hey, what?
Are any of the merchant stands, before we would have left, are any of the merchant stands open? I have some crucial supplies I need to get more of.
Yeah, you can have time to do that.
Okay. I would like 1 pack of cigarettes, please.
Ooh, you want some
Figured.
cigarettes? Let me
There's
see.
there's only
let me
like
see.
6 left.
Let me see.
Not enough. It's not enough.
Hey, it's not a cheap offer or a request.
There are no packs of cigarettes.
Okay.
There are, however,
Like rolled ones.
4 rolled ones.
Yes.
They'll trade it to you 4 for $1.
I pull out one of my 44 rounds and just ding.
All right, you have 4 hand-rolled cigarettes.
I'll mark that down. To the merchant, I will say, do you got more that you can be making?
Depends on how my crop holds up.
Okay.
I might have some more later in the week.
There'll be more, then I will be back.
Good to know.
That was all I needed.
Mm-hmm.
Very critical supplies.
It is.
It is.
For Kent, yes.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys make your way down into Tinsdale's workshop. You can see him and Luke and a couple other of the recyclers kind of like grabbing things off of shelves and then kind of like staging them in the front of the workshop where you guys are entering. Tinsdale notices you guys come in. Good morning to you all.
Morning.
I hope you had some good rest.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Luke's informed me he has given you some minor details about the vessel you'll be taking. Any of you could pilot it, but I'm sending Joe with you just as a guide to help. He's pretty familiar with the area. And if depending on if you guys are going to the other hospitals or not as well.
Yeah, appreciate
Appreciate it.
that.
And I did lie, Henry, because I just reread. It is a wooden raft.
Of course it is.
We'll just have to beat Luke's ass later.
Yeah,
Luke is the one that lied to us, not Brian.
Yeah,
that's fair.
exactly.
Luke, what the shit is this?
Oh, I thought he was giving you the good one. Maybe we don't have one that's like that. Maybe I want. No, I wanted. Oh, what's that over there? You need help carry? Oh, I'll be right back, guys. Oh,
Good.
yeah. So there's a bunch of gear and accoutrement kind of like laid out before you guys, and you guys did see the raft that Joe kind of like hinted at when you were walking past. But it is a wooden raft. It's got metal pontoons on the side, and it does have like the electric motor hooked up to it. So the little like trolling motor, and then there's a separate operating apparatus. It's like a simple motor with a bunch of hoses hooked up to it to essentially pump air into like these suits that they have on there. Tinsdale goes on to kind of explain. I'm assuming Joe has showed you the vessel you'll be taking. All of the suits you should be able to fit in. He kind of like gestures at Kent. Unfortunately, we don't have one fit for you, so your other arms will be quite useless if you decide to wear it.
I think I might end up staying on the raft.
Understandable. The charge that is on the electric trolling engine is good for about 12 hours of constant operation, so try not to use all of it, otherwise you'll be rowing the rest of the ways. And it is also very slow. You can only travel about 5 miles an hour with it. Even slower if you're going up current.
Okay.
There's the battery-powered air pump. There should be 4 hoses with the diving masks. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is just diving masks, not just a suit. So that is my
Oh.
misunderstanding. They clarify it more in this section.
Okay.
So redact what I said before.
I still think I might be the odd one out. Shooting underwater is not really the best.
Understandable. That comes in with more of the gear that I will be lending to you all for use. So he says, "Follow me," and he kind of like takes you guys outside and gives you a quick lesson on how to operate that. He's like, "These are how the hoses work. You want to keep them behind you because they kind of come out the back of the head of the helmet. Move very slowly. Try not to get your hose caught on things, as it will sever your connection and you could potentially drown." It just kind of gives you guys a like fast and dirty tutorial on how to do that. If you have any more questions, you can ask Joe. He is also why I'm sending him there to help you. The pump can support the 4 suits for up to 2 hours of oxygen. It has about 100 feet of length per hose.
All right.
The
Okay.
other recyclers are kind of like bringing this stuff out to the raft for you guys as he's giving you the lesson. Sending you with some equipment, so hopefully if you find any other supplies that you yourselves don't need, you can lend them to the town. There's some shovels, picks, axes, some crowbars, 50 feet of rope. Then you can kind of gesture towards the front of the ship. And These, as he pulls out these kind of like long poles that have what looks to be a shotgun shell on the end of it.
Ooh.
Clark knows what these are.
These are what we call bang sticks.
Yeah.
Very useful in an underwater setting. If you are good with like fighting with longer like spears or pole arms of that sort, like you'll probably be pretty easier to use these. If not, you kind of get the point. Take the end with the shell, the thing that you want to not be there. Bang. Pretty simple.
Yeah. Okay. That's not bad.
And there's enough for 2 for each of you, so there'd be 10.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'll make a note in the posse loot.
10 bang sticks.
10 bang.
Yes, so and for player knowledge, any of you, if you have fighting spear, which I don't think any of you do, you can fight with no penalty. If not, you can use a fighting skill and just take the minuses. Whatever you touch the end of those sticks with, it will deal 66 damage. Because it's
Ooh.
essentially just a stabbing shotgun shell. Do you have any other questions for myself before you head off?
No.
I think we're pretty ready to go.
Fair enough. I'm just going to gather up some things for Joe, and then I will send him to be your guide. And
All right.
Tinsdale goes back into his shop. Joe follows him. You guys got about like 15, 20 minutes or so. If there's any last minute things that you want to do. If not, as you guys are just kind of waiting around, you see Luke trot up to the boat. All right, guys. Ready to go?
Yeah.
As ready as we'll
Yeah.
ever be.
We're just waiting on Joe.
Yeah, he like came. Okay, I'm gonna keep it quiet because it's kind of embarrassing. He's stuck on a toilet right now. I think he's got some like stomach bug. I'm pretty sure he's just like shitting his brains out.
I would like to
Oh.
scrutinize this boy.
And Bruce is like, oh, that's terrible.
This young man
Mm-hmm.
with his degenerate behavior. I only need 2 of these. Okay. Oop, that ain't the right die type anyway. I got a 5.
I got an 11.
All right. Well, we'll just.
You feel like there's something up with his story, but it is also believable.
All right. Well,
Is
is Tinsdale bringing out the rest of the gear, or you got the gear?
Yeah. Give me a second.
Luke, elaborate. Like how bad is he? Like screaming? Is he holding onto the toilets? Does it sound like a gunfight? Like, go into details. Like,
Is he painting the bowl?
I think he said there was like blood in it, and he's just like, "I'll be right back." You see him like run in, run back out, and he's got like a pack in his arm, and he like kind of tosses it into the boat. All right, let's get going. And he like hops in the boat.
Bruce just like handles it.
Starts up the engine, and then you guys start to troll off towards.
Whoa! Hold up! Didn't Tinsdale just say he'd be right back? Hold on.
Oh, but why? No, it's fine. We got this. It's
I'm
okay.
gonna grab Luke.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
Yep.
throw him into the fucking water.
Ken's just
Alright.
gonna lean back and both arms crossing in dad stance.
Go ahead
What
and
am I missing?
make a brawling. Yeah, you guys are only like maybe 5 feet away from the dock right now because this engine is not very strong.
I think Ethan's dice exploded.
Yeah, 23
All right.
for brawling.
I don't think I'm gonna beat that, but I'm gonna try. Oh, 12? Nope, I got 14. Alright, you successfully fucking dunk Luke's ass into the water.
I'm gonna fucking turn around and turn the stupid fucking boat off. I'm gonna assume the rope is still. I'm gonna assume they like rope the boat, the good boats up. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna grab the rope and just pull us back into the fucking dock, and grab the
Strong
shit and throw
hands.
it back on the. Yeah, just fucking throw the fucking bag on back onto the dock.
Fair enough.
Luke, come back
I'm
up
missing
top.
something.
Luke does surface back up. He's like swimming off like on the further part of the dock by you guys as you see Tinsdale walking out of the shop with Joe.
Hey Joe, how's your
Wait a minute.
bathroom excursion?
Luke!
Luke's just kind of like a kid in trouble, like hanging on the far side of the dock, just like watching you guys. And Joe just kind of like looks at you with a very quizzical look, like, I went to the bathroom this morning. You know, why are you curious?
Just making sure you're having regular movements, and just Ken's gonna give Tinsdale just a look, like and just like shrug slightly.
And just kind of like looks at you guys, and then just turns around and like sees Luke as he kind of like pops his head back down to try to hide from him. Lucas, you know, I forbid you from going on this trip. Why do you insist on trying? Do you not care how important you are to Red Stick? You see Luke kind of like pop back up. He's like, so boring. Inside, we're gonna have a conversation. Thanks, guys. Now I'm in trouble. If we could have just left.
If you just stayed off the boat,
You hear
Yeah.
him just kind of like little kid mocking, like me. So he like pulled himself up out of the water, goes back into Tinsdale's place.
All right,
That was rude.
don't be too hard on him.
I just wish his yearning for adventure was. I understand,
Yeah,
but I don't think he understands how important he is to this place.
he'll learn.
I
By the
hope
way,
so.
did you get that thing I sent you from Luke?
Yes.
Okay. Glad you didn't mess that up.
Don't quite understand, but I appreciate it.
It just a thought that came to mind. I'm a worrier.
Understandable.
Kind of like how too late last minute I remember the thing about Big Al's body, and that's when I was like, oh hey, can you do this?
Understood. Good luck. And I hope you all come back in one piece.
Yeah, hope so too.
Too late.
He kind of gives you like a quizzical look.
The metal arm.
She comes in 2 pieces now.
No, it's still technically one, but you were like that when we first met, So,
I was trying to be funny.
speaking of, Kathy, go ahead and roll a d20.
Oh, the reliability.
Perfect
I'll
timing.
roll
It
the
just gets
big
stuck
one.
again.
Roll the big
Oh, it fell off. Oh, okay, we're not gonna roll that one.
Cannot be contained.
I got a 15. I'm good.
Um,
Get down.
Tinsdale goes back into the place. Joe gets on the boat, and you guys start to head out. I'm gonna call it here for tonight. I know we're a little bit past where we normally stop. I just wanted to get you guys outside of town
Yeah.
for the next
Yeah.
session. It is going to be about 3 to 4 hours to get. So I'm assuming you guys are going to the Baton Rouge Municipal first.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. It'll be about 3 to 4 hours, give or take, to get there. So that is where we will pick up next time.
Woo!
All right.
Ooh.
Woo.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Wasn't expecting another role-playing session, but, you know, the game goes where it goes.
Some stuff happened.
Yeah,
Some
there's a
stuff
lot
did
of
happen.
things.
I
A lot of
like-
things
I like-
happened.
To roleplay.
What story in my roleplay? But yes, thank you, chat, for listening in. For those of you who are still here, those will be up on YouTube. I've been slowly catching up on my uploads for that. So if you missed any, they're all available in the VOD form or on YouTube. Next stream is on Tuesday. Hopefully those eyeballs are okay. Next stream is on Tuesday. It'll be more art. I may also start doing Minecraft, because I have a modded version that I think would be fun for stream. So take care of yourselves. Drink water, eat food, take your meds, up your laundry, touch grass. Be good to yourselves. And we'll see y'all next time.
Woo.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.